Is Marcel jumping on, Darren?
He said he might be, yeah. Right, okay. Right. Okay, we're live, people. We're live.
Oh, we're live.
We're live, yeah. We're live on Manchester Masons, and we should be
I'm looking at
live
the complete port collection, and I'm really hoping that they are actually full bottles, big bottles, not little samples. But anyway,
I think they're going to be vials, but anyway.
I know they're
right. So we're live now. So no one's jumped on yet, but
makers.
We are streaming.
Is that Fob Watch the one from Praxi?
It is. It is.
Yeah,
right. Right. Okay. So we're live now. This is Manchester Level Club tonight. We're having a live auction, so we're going to be starting the auction first. With us tonight on this live stream, we've got Paul O'Carroll and Chris Wildman, who are the district chairman from Manchester Masons. We have Dean Newman, one of my colleagues from Cornucopia Lodge, and Sophie Bell from Wood Street Mission. So what we're going to do,
Don't forget Chris Wildman, for God's sake.
I said Chris Wildman
already. You said me, you muppet. Oh, sorry, we're live, aren't we? You stupid muppet.
Right, so we're going to show a little video about Wood Street Mission, and then we're going to get Sophie to do a little talk about what Wood Street Mission do in the community, and then shortly, our first auction lot's ended in 7 minutes, so I'm just a bit mindful for time, but anyway, here's the video about Wood Street Mission and what they do.
I joined in 1991, so it's one of those organisations that's very difficult to leave. I want to make a difference to children's lives in Manchester and Salford. From the basics.
Wood Street Mission means a great deal to me. From the first role where I received help with food farms, which then led to receiving help with Christmas presents.
And everyday life, like basic things, bedding, and clothes for my son, and toys for my son. Basically, Wood Street Mission has changed my life.
Yeah, it was a great help to me and my family.
The poverty levels we see in the UK today and in Manchester today is appalling in 2019. It really shouldn't be like that. And that inequality is only widening. So the decision to work with Wood Street, the company that is committed to supporting the local area, was a no-brainer.
My assumption wouldn't be that there's so much range of clothing, ranges, the colours, new, used things, toys, but probably just how grateful people were when it's handed over to them at the end. The amount of thank you we got just for people is that for a lot of people it's just a normal thing. Some of the families that come in are so wonderful. They come in and they don't have a lot, and we're able to provide them with things that
What's going on, Darren?
My greatest memory was actually coming and getting it for the first time. Because I could see on the top shelf, about 12, 15 feet in the air, was this huge fire engine, about 2 foot long with all the bells. Whistles, like that fire engine right up there, please. Oh, he said, I'm sorry. He said, that's going to Pendlebury Children's Hospital for the children to play with, the sick children to play with the hospital for Christmas. And he said, but I'll find you a fire engine. And he did find me a fire engine. But only for Wood Street Mission, I wouldn't have got that time. And that's why I like to give a bit back now.
Wood Street Mission, they mean a lot for me because they helped me after a very difficult time. They helped me, my children, to provide school clothes. They helped my children to give them toys to play with. They helped my children to give them books. They love to read the books. They love to play with the toys. They help me also with daily clothing and everything.
And makes family life more bearable for children throughout Manchester and Salford.
Thank you, Wood Street Mission.
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 Thank you to all their supporters. They couldn't do it without you.
Okay then. So let's get back off that. Get back to the auction. Okay, we're back again. So we're talking, obviously we're doing a live auction that's going to start shortly. Sophie, we've got Sophie Bell here tonight from Wood Street Mission. Sophie, have you got anybody to say to the prospective bidders out there who are going to bid tonight?
I'll keep it short because I know we're tight on time, but no, basically just to say a quick thank you actually to everyone who's donated auction lots tonight, and to Manchester Level Club for putting this on for us. It's been a really tough year for the families we support, more than usual. It's been a tough year for everybody, but for the families that we help, it's been so much more difficult. We rely on events like this and fundraising like this to be able to provide the support that we do, which, as you'll see from the video, is the basic items that kids need, things like school uniform, things like books, and then what we're focusing on at the moment is our Christmas appeal, which the money raised here will be going towards, and that's basically making sure that no kid that comes to Wood Street is waking up without toys on Christmas Day. So please bid big, and some fantastic things on offer. So just thank you to everybody involved, and thanks for having me along as well.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Sophie. Like I say, we'll probably see a little video a little bit later on. Our first lot's coming up, if I may be so bold as to go full screen a minute. So the first lot we've got tonight is this wonderfully appointed picture of Joss Ackland, who's the baddie from Lethal Weapon 2, and I've been trying to sell the devil out of this. He's currently at £5. I'm sure we can do a little bit better than that, but let's see. Everybody's out there bidding, so come on, get online if you want to bid. The link's on the Manchester Masons live description there. Get your bids in, you'll be able to see that. This is just the opening item. We've got about 55 lots to go through tonight, so I know it's not the most ideal thing to do on a Saturday night, but however, there's some bargains out there to be had. There's always bargains to be had. So come and enjoy some bargains tonight. Let's see what we can do. So I think we've got just about 24 seconds left. 23 seconds, and Joss Ackland's going for a £5. That's criminal, that. 15 seconds. Come on. £5. Anybody want to give me another £5, tenner maybe on Joss Ackland? So going once, going twice. No, bidding's finished. Lot closed. Joss Ackland sold for a £5. Well, we need to do better than that, people. We need to get there. I'm sure Joss Ackland would have gone for more, but what do I know? Anyway, the next lot we've got 2 minutes yet. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. So we've got a 2-hour balloon and modeling experience by a company called Twisted Creations. Now, obviously, at the moment, these guys can't come round to your house and do the party because of COVID. But if you've got somebody who's got a birthday coming up next year, they do fantastic balloon modeling. They do special balloons for parties. They do balloons for weddings, all sorts of occasions. So they're basically going to come round and entertain the kids and do a ton of balloons. And that was very kindly donated to us by Lee, who's a mason in Mosley, I think it is. I've got the list in front of me, but we'll find out. But anyway, that's at £6 at the moment. So we've got 2 minutes. Let's see if we can up the ante. I thought this would be right up your street, Mr. Wildman.
What?
You like balloons, don't you?
I like blowing things up, but that's that's as much as I'm saying, Darren. Sorry.
So anyway, we've got a couple of minutes left on that. So if anybody wants to bid on the balloon modelling experience, come and jump in, press the button. Let's get it done. So there's a lot of other fantastic gifts that are coming up, and like you say, Christmas is only around the corner for for that special man or lady in your life. So there's going to be a lot of fantastic gifts for us to chat about shortly. So we've got a minute and a half left before the balloons come up, as they say. Let's see if we can inflate the price on this auction. See what I did there? No.
Good one, Darren.
I'll try. Yeah, Sophie appreciated it. Thank you, Sophie. So 1 minute. Come on, people. Let's get bidding on the balloons. Let's go. See, this is why I need Dean Lynch here.
Yeah.
He's a lot more enthusiastic about it.
Oh.
Go on, 48 seconds. Hang on, I'm not refreshing it. I might be doing it an injustice. Somebody might have bid more. No. 10 seconds. Come on, people. Bid on the balloons. Oh, £6. £6. Okay, fair enough. Right, we've got Gucci next.
I'll bid on this.
Let's see what happens here. We've got some Gucci. Oh, my missus just said I will bid £10 on the balloons. I think we missed out, unless you bid £10 already. My good lady wife's watching from home. Hi, baby. Ultimately, I'm probably we'll see what happens. Let's go. Okay, so 2 minutes 21 according to this. Let's just refresh. So we've got this Gucci memoir, and I'm not going to try and pronounce French. Don, the older set.
Well, you just did.
I know, yeah, I did it. So this has been very kindly supplied to us by Paul Mansell from Caledonia 204.
Very nice. A man of taste and distinction.
Indeed, indeed.
DKNY?
No, it's Gucci. That's what all the kids are wearing now, apparently, Chris.
Yeah, well, you would know the kids as would old Carol, but I don't. I just don't say that. For the record, being you are recording this, yes.
Indeed. So we've got 1 minute 30, it's up to £35, which is pretty good, but I think these things, if I'm honest, I think these things retail for about £70. So we've got a minute, just under a minute to go. Welcome to everybody if you've just joined us. I'd ask you now, if you can, share this content, share the link, share the page. Let's get as many people watching. Let's get as many people bidding as we can. We're obviously making money to raise for families in need, children in need, Manchester, Salford area. So let's do as much as we can. Let's welcome all our viewers who are coming on. We've got 51 seconds to go on the Gucci.
It's been £26 a lot. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to work out how the hell you work these bids.
You just put a figure in and press the bid button, I think.
Yeah, I know, but it's pending approval with the auctioneer. I mean, you know.
All right, okay. I've not got a clue on that.
No.
You've not registered, that's why.
No, you've not registered. You have to register for the auction. You
registered. I haven't put my credit card on there.
Ah, right. You have to put the credit card. Right.
Well, I think it was mine. It might have been Paul's. I don't know.
Well, we got 3 seconds on the Gucci.
I don't want the Gucci.
Bid closed at £35. Gone. Okay. Next lot. Hugo Boss. See, this is a fantastic set for the man in your life. It where was it?
You did it, Paul.
Another great gift supplied by Paul Mansell.
Beautiful.
And
A man of class and distinction, if I may say so.
Indeed, indeed. It exudes masculinity, I believe, from the first description that we got.
Oh,
That exudes masculinity. So,
beautifully put, Darren. Beautifully put.
thank you. So let's just have a look. So we got 2 minutes left on Hugo Boss.
How does his bidget work? Well,
Someone's bid 33 quid on that. It's RRP 79 quid. Sure, we could put a bit more on that, if I'm honest.
RIP or RRP?
RRP.
How the hell?
Looking over there for.
We'll see what happens.
So a minute to go.
Oh, this is tricky stuff, this.
Minute to go. Let's see what's going on. I'm just trying to get my my list up here.
I've been outbid. Okay. Oops. Wrong one.
So I think we're still live streaming. 1 minute left. 1 minute left on Hugo Boss. £33. Trying to get my my list going out at the same time.
Goodness me.
37 seconds left. Come on, people. Twenty seconds left.
Ah.
10 seconds on Hugo Boss. See if we can make it. Remember, it's for the children.
Oh, Hugo Boss, oh my lord.
Right, lot closed, 33 quid. Right, the next lot is some silver half crowns. Now, these silver half crowns donated by Nicholas John Hughes Brown from Felicity Lodge. And what he says on these were, these are 5 silver half crowns from the reign of King George, dated 1922, which he thought was apt, since Felicity Lodge was consecrated in 1922. And apparently, they're 50% silver content in these half crowns. So, you got any silver collectors out there? Or even if you just want to melt them down, there you go. So 5 silver half crowns, currently going at 26 quid.
No, they're not. Refresh.
Oh, I've still got 26 over here.
Yeah, so have I.
38 quid I've got.
38. Oh. Am I running behind then, I ask? No, I'm showing 26 over here. Current bid.
Yeah, 36 on my screen.
Let's have a quick look.
36 quid, it says on mine.
Yeah, I've got 26 quid, minute and a half to go.
Minute and a half, I've got 2 minutes.
You have to keep refreshing.
Oh, hang on, I'll refresh it.
Let's go into it.
35, hey.
Let's go into it. Yeah, I've got 26 quid on this, 14 bids at the minute. So somebody tried to bid a minute ago.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, we got internal bids. Do I hear any more on the floor?
I don't understand how this is working.
So there's going to be a few lots of alcohol coming up now. I want to dispel the myth that Masons are all alcoholics, because we're not.
Yes,
We're not.
we are.
You speak for yourself. Oh, Dean Lynch is watching with us, everybody.
Hello,
Oh.
Dean Lynch.
Hello, Dean Lynch. Hope you don't as well.
Hello, Dean. Dean?
No, he's not with us. He's not with us in here. He's watching us on the
All right.
on the Facebook Live.
Do we know how his daughter is?
I've no idea. I've no idea. We've got 20 odd people watching with us.
Really?
Right. Still at 26 quid, Paul. Lock closed. So I'm not sure what happened.
I don't understand what's going on with this. What's your next lot, Darren?
The next lot I've got now is the complete pork collection.
Oh, here we go.
Right. Can I ask a question here?
Go on.
The current bid is 35 quid.
Mm-hmm.
The max bid, it says, is 34.
I think you have to go over the current bid, obviously.
Yeah, next minimum.
Well, yeah, but the max bid's 34. Current bid's 35.
No, you just type something in there. Forget that max bid. Just overtype it. And
no, the current bid is mine at 35.
all right, okay, then we'll stick with it then. So this is the complete pork collection.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Very kindly donated by Hitan Patel of Caledonian 204. The complete pork collection is a perfect gift for any pork lover. In case you know what port is a fortified wine by adding brandy during fermentation in order to stop the process and leave some sweet, unfermented grape sugars in the wine.
My God, what have you been reading?
That's what they put on the description. I have to read it out.
Learned something today.
Where they go, Darren?
That's why I got that other one before with that exudes the masculinity. Anyway,
39 quid.
Someone's gazumped you.
I wonder who that could be.
Oh, really, Mr.
Yes. Oh, jeez. 40 quid. We've got 40 quid on this now.
Yeah, but that's been out. That's been outbid.
Well, keep bidding. Keep bidding. You've got a minute. You've got a minute and a bit to go. Apparently.
What did you think I've got? Not as much as Old
It's
Carol.
at 41 quid. It's going up by £1. That's got to be you, Chris Wildman.
It is. But it's saying it can't place my bid.
Oh, we got a whale in the room. It's gone up to 45 quid.
Wonder who that is.
So, can I ask a question here? Sophie, are you still listening? Because I'm about to insult old Carol. You're a bit of a what's it head, aren't you, old Carol? That's all I can say. Freaking hell, how much you put in there, old Carol?
We're at £46. Remember?
Oh,
no, for a good cause, are you?
No, you're not at 46 quid because it's not accepting my bid at 46 quid.
Oh dear. Well, current bid's 47 now.
Oh, Carol, you shitbag.
Oh dear.
I'm getting bored with this, Paul. I'm up to 48 and I presume you've outbid me.
It's at 51 now, so.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what.
Whoever's bidding against the district chairman's got a huge size. Got some huge cojones. It has to either be another district chairman or somebody who's
bloody district chairman, isn't it? 51 quid. I'll tell you what. You want Alki or what, Paul?
It's not my bid, that.
We got Marcel Duffy watching us as well. Marcel Duffy's watching the live stream, whose auction house it is. So if there's anybody got any auction questions, then Marcel's watching us live.
How much are you bidding then, Paul?
That's not how it works, Chris.
Right. Just thought I'd try it.
Don't forget, this is going on the provincial. This is going out via the provincial Facebook page.
Oh no, it's not now.
Gonna watch two district chairmen insult each other live on Facebook.
Darren, you can tune in any time to watch that.
I was gonna say.
I mean, why the hell did the Mark degree produce a bourbon whiskey? Why not produce a decent one?
Because it's Maker's Mark. Anyway, we're going to get on to that one in a minute. 26 seconds on this lot, gentlemen. Have you finished bickering with your bids yet?
No.
You need to bid now. The closing stages are here.
No, I'm bored with it now. All yours, Paul.
Right, 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Darren.
Oh, why has it gone up to 47 seconds again? What's happened?
Darren.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
No, it's gone.
Darren, was that the port?
That was the port.
No, hang on. No, it was a serious question.
That was the port.
My screen says bidding ends in 4 minutes. And
you need to refresh the page.
It is. It's refreshing. It's counting down.
All right. Okay.
Oh, no, I was really hoping.
Well, someone's bid 20 quid on the whiskey. So, it's closed.
What has?
The whiskey closed. It must have ended. Right. So
it says 10 minutes on my screen. Seriously. I'm not
sure.
winding you up.
I've no idea. But anyway, let's get on to this next one. That there was some whiskey, some monkey bauble. That just came. It was from Hitton Patel again. Anyway, so the next lot is a case of Mark Brew, traditional ale brewed with care at Winkle Brewery, donated by the Manchester Mark Masons.
Yeah.
And they've donated a very special case of their Mark Brew. So this beer has been made especially for the Mark, apparently. So,
how many bottles is in the case?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't say. We've got, we'll see. I'm not sure how many are in the case, but it's at 31 quid. Does anybody want to tell anybody about the Mark? No? We're keeping stum?
The Mark degree?
Yeah.
Probably one of the friendliest degrees in masonry.
Oh, well picked.
Some of the ritual and the ceremonies are absolutely fantastic. And they really are fantastic, to be fair. It's a very, very enjoyable degree, if anybody's listening.
Oh, it's just gone up to 37 quid.
Oh, who's done that? Oh, Carol. Oh, Carol, if that's you. But the 36 was mine. You bag of...
Just remind you, gentlemen, we are going out live, so...
That's why I'm being polite.
39 quid, right, we're doing better. So anyway, this has been, like I say, this and the next lot have been very kindly donated by the Manchester Masons and the Manchester Hall as well. Let me just refresh. Let me see how long. I've got 1:39. We've got Marcel's just come and reported we've got 102 bidders online at the minute watching the auction. So that's good news.
Wow, that's great.
My light's just crashed. I can't see anything. I can't.
It's at 39 quid at the minute, Chris.
Yeah, I know, but that
beautiful ale is Chris's beautiful ale as well, I believe.
Yeah, but that form has just crashed on me. I can't see it now. It's just gone.
Only a minute to go, Chris.
I'll tell you what, Paul. Put in a bid for me. I can't bid. It's gone.
Yeah, okay. How much do you want me to bid? 100 and what?
100 pence and a half. What's going on there? Seriously, I've just lost it. Okay.
Don't forget, if anybody's watching this Facebook live broadcast, it's not our own private bidding war going on. We're actually trying to raise some money for Wood Street Mission. So
Oh, it is a private bidding war. That's part of the fun, Darren. Come in. Right. Oh, here we go. Right. I'm back.
15 seconds. It's on 39 quid.
And that's for the beer.
That's for the beer, yeah.
Okay.
Quickly, Chris.
5 seconds. You better hurry up.
It's asking me to sign in again.
Oh, and we've closed at 39 quid.
Right, Paul, you can have it.
Right. Okay. So the next one, we've got a minute, just under a minute. A litre of Maker's Mark bourbon. Same again, donated by the Manchester Mark, the East Lancs Mark Masons. What does this say? Manchester Mark Masons donated litres of Maker's Mark bourbon whiskey, handcrafted with a red, soft winter wheat instead of the usual rye for a full-flavoured bourbon that's never bitter or hot. There you go.
You are so full of it, aren't you?
Well, I'm just reading what they tell me to.
Only got a minute left, Darren.
Rumour has it this was Ronald Reagan's favourite drink. So,
oh, my hero. So, Darren, on your screen, what's the maximum bid you've got?
current bid is 31. Oh, it's just gone up to 40 quid.
Oh, it takes a long time to refresh this. Yeah, okay. 40 quid. That's mine.
don't tell. Why have you said that?
Because I want old Carol to beat me. Come on, Paul.
Flipping heck, this is
There's
comedy.
a minute and a half left on that one.
Comedy. Right, so a minute and a half left. I can see you bidding on all this booze. You didn't. Nobody bid on Joss bloody Ackland, did they?
Yeah, who's Joss Ackland anyway?
He's the baddie out of Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah, and you can't drink that anyway.
Diplomatic immunity. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
We're still at 40 quid.
Still at 40 quid. Minute to go.
That's me.
It's going to be a long evening, this, isn't it? We're not even up to lot 10 yet.
Darren,
Yeah.
you know the antique fob watch?
Oh, y'all.
Does it tell you who has put the last bid in?
It does not. I don't have access
not.
to that information.
Okay. I'm only asking because I know something about that watch. Yes, but Paul, do you know something about that watch?
Oh,
Should have brought him on.
Do you know it doesn't work?
it does.
Don't tell everybody that.
Sorry. I'm just going to ask Paul if he knows who's donated it.
I do.
You'll find out in a minute. Anyway, we're coming to the last closing stages. Oh, someone's just put another bid on the whiskey. It's knocked it up another 2 minutes.
Well, you lousy little mothers.
That's why. Before them, that other whiskey went, because if somebody tries to gazump, it resets the timer. But the problem is then the other bids behind it end before that one. So let me just.
Right.
That's why the watch is ending sooner than the mark, sooner than the whiskey. Let's look at
Carol.
Let me look at the watch a minute.
Oh,
So it's an antique fob watch.
No, I'm talking about the whiskey now with old Carol. He's been right, aren't you?
But anyway, let's talk about the watch quickly, because the whiskey's gone up 2 minutes. So the antique fob watch, donated by worshipful brother Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Chris has donated this fine antique fob watch during. Chris told us he bought it in Cadiz about 2 years ago after a very sizable liquid lunch. I can't believe that for a second.
You can't.
No.
You're naive.
Mr. Prax doesn't drink that much, surely.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
Hello.
Anyway, the watch is
Hello.
at 41 quid and is going to end before the whiskey. The whiskey just keeps getting inflated, unlike the balloons.
And unlike Paul's
Thank you.
girlfriend. What? Bloody hell's paying 45 quid. Oh, for goodness sake.
This is just going to be you two bidding on all this at the minute. Dean Lynch has just commented, I'm enjoying watching Chris Wildman trying to get to grips with the auction.
I tell you what, Dean, if you're watching a listing, you've went a damn long time because I can't get to grips with this at all.
Oh, someone's bid on that watch, so it's gone back into thingy. Right, we've got 46 on the whiskey now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to dispel the myth that all Masons are alcoholics, but I'm not doing quite well there because the booze has gone somewhat sky high.
Well, we're not all alcoholics. Some of us are only still trying. Unlike
So,
Know your audience, Darren.
indeed.
Hey, nice one, Sophie. Yeah.
It's Sophie. It's been a while. We've not met in a while due to lockdown, so I completely forgot.
Aww.
Mr. O'Carroll, will you behave?
Someone's knocked the bid up to £47 on the whiskey now.
That's Mr. O'Carroll. It's got to be. Oh, what's going on?
£50 on the whiskey. Jesus. Oh my God. Someone's also bid the watch up to 51 quid.
I can't believe the watch has gone up to 51 quid. I mean, the whiskey, yeah, that's fair, but you know. Wow.
So there you go. The whiskey and the watch are both at 51 quid. So you can either have a litre of whiskey or a broken fob watch. Which one do you want?
Oh, well,
56 quid on the watch.
That's got
I'm
to be-
dying. I'm dying.
that's got to be
56 quid on the watch.
That has got to be Chris Prax. Got to be him.
Oh, flipping heck.
It really has to be Prax. And if you're listening, Prax, carry on.
Mr. Prax, coming out for us, please.
I think he is somehow.
Right, so if everybody's done bidding, the whiskey's coming to an end now at 51 quid. So big thank you to the East Lancs Mark for providing this.
Indeed. But who's 51 quid for that?
51 quid, yeah.
Doesn't
51 quid for a litre of Ronnie Reagan's favourite tipple.
And we've got buyer's premium, online commission.
No, there's no buyer's premium.
No,
It might say it on there, but the buyer's premium, the online commission have been scrapped. 52 quid on the whiskey. Oh my God.
Why have I lost my screen? This is mental.
Paul Mansell's just sent me a message saying this is better than Strictly to come dancing. For Paul Mansell to say that, it's got to be quality viewing. Oh, flipping heck! I can't get my head around this. Right, 10 seconds on the watch. 7 seconds on the watch. Please, nobody bid on the watch. Right, the watch is closed. Now, the Alexander McQueen style clutch bag is coming up before the whiskey because there's a bidding war going on the whiskey. So,
Paul, you can have the bag.
So, the Alexander McQueen style clutch bag has been kindly donated by Dean Lynch. Dean has donated this very quirky clutch bag. It's an Alexander McQueen style clutch bag that's donated by an anonymous celebrity?
Who's Alexander McQueen anyway?
Andrew Holland's watching us on live, so watch your P's and Q's. Is somebody still bidding on this whiskey? What's going on? It's giving me a headache. I might even drink it.
I don't know who's bidding on it, but it won't accept my bid of 60 quid. I have no idea what's going on here.
Right. While we've got that on, we've got another bid that's probably going to end first as well. We've got some retro tin signs that's come from Finley Signs. So one of our masons, Sonny Welsh, his son Finley, sells these signs for charity. So let's just have a quick look. I'll get this in before 28 seconds. Finley, whose Sonny's son, has donated 3 sets of very nice antique-looking retro tin signs. These would look great sticking to your garage, man cave, office, etc. So the signs are coming up in 2 minutes, currently at 30 quid. The whiskey's at 56 quid, ends in 9 seconds. Let's let it die now, please. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh, lot closed at 56. 56, fantastic job.
Who's won it?
I've no idea. I don't care.
Yeah, but I've just put in a bid of 61 and it lost. I mean, come on, what's going on here, boy?
No. Bid on the bag.
Come on, chaps. I don't understand.
Don't you fancy this clutch bag, by the way? It's right up your starter, Mr. Wellman.
Well, I would buy it only for Paul's Christmas present.
I love the picture of you on the outside of it, Chris.
Right.
I was actually going to say that little picture has got more hair than Paul O'Carroll.
Okay.
So it would make Paul jealous with the hair
So,
that Paul's got.
tin signs. We've got the 10 signs coming up in 45 seconds. Like I say, these are from Sonny's lad, Finley, from Finley Signs. Very nice young man who, like I say, does a lot for charity like his dad. So let's see. We had some of these in our last auction when we had the quiz night.
30 quid's not bad, I suppose.
Right, 15 seconds coming to a close on the tin signs.
Go for it for 30 quid.
Okay, going once, going twice. Lot closed. Okay.
Yes.
The next item. This is from an old school friend of mine. He was a very, very talented Manchester artist, a lady called Susan Scott. So she's took this picture. Let's have a look. So it's an amazing print of our beloved Manchester, taken from Hartshead Pike. Where's Hartshead Pike? Is that up near you?
It's up near me. It's just the other side of Mosley, between Mosley and Ashton.
So, yep, it's a view of Manchester. It's a print. Now, I know Sue's work goes for quite a lot of money because she's obviously an original artiste. And it's currently at £26. I've got 2 minutes left. So, I fancied a dabble on this myself, actually, but I'm not going to now because it's too late.
No, it's not. It's never too late, Darren.
I know, but I'm not logged in because then you're going to see my bids on stuff.
Cheapskate.
I know. This next lot that's coming up is a doozy as well.
Which one?
Feed the goat. Feed the goat.
Oh, God. The only decent thing to come out of goats is cheese.
Hey, we should be talking about goats in Masonic terms anyway, flipping it. There's enough rumours as there is.
No, Darren, it's only the skulls we cannot discuss.
All right, okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
You just discussed them.
I just mentioned them. The very dear in my heart.
So 35 seconds to go on the picture. So yeah, if anybody gets a chance, Google Sue Scott or SL Scott on Google. Look at her work. She does a lot of stuff. She does a lot of commissions, Manchester-based stuff. She's a very, very talented artist. Like I say, an old school friend. I've known her from school, so I went and begged her for a picture for the auction. So
I believe your school, Darren, was a feeder school for Borstal, wasn't it?
it was, yes, it was. 1 second to go. 26 quid. Okay, I'll do. Right, the next piece.
Oh no!
I'll introduce it, Mr. O'Carroll, seeing as it's yours.
I hope you're buying it back, Paul, because nobody wants it. I mean, Riley.
I've got this is an amazing signed picture of Manchester City's Sean Goater, and would look great on any wall, even if you're a United supporter. I don't know who comes up with this stuff. I think it was me, but
of course he started his career at United as well.
Oh, did he? All right,
Yeah.
okay.
And then obviously he learned some common sense and travelled across the city to the biggest club in the
I
town.
can't say that one.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Anyway, Sean Goater is a legend. He was well known for his time at Manchester City, where he scored 100 goals between 1998 and 2003.
What the hell took him so long?
Well, 5 years is a lot of time for some goals. So we're at 32 quid. Come on, it's a signed picture of the man.
The goat.
Oh no, you City people. Go for it.
Come on, they've got to be some City supporters on here.
Marcel Duffy must be bidding up.
You can't be that many City supporters around, Darren.
Oh, 32 quid still. 30 seconds to go. Come on, you can get a late bid in. Let's go.
Someone's going late.
Yeah.
Marcel just said, stop talking nonsense, Paul O'Carroll.
It's never been said before, has it, Paul?
He's very vocal. I mean, I thought Marcel was a City supporter. He's not.
Marcel is, yeah. Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's a sensible person.
10 seconds to go. Come on, somebody feed the goat. I don't know why I was making that hand gesture, but feed the goat anyway.
Depends what you want, what you were wanting to do.
All right, 32 quid. Right, the next one. An £100 Amazon gift card. So we know what the sign is. So it's a £100 Amazon gift card donated by our provincial communications officer, Alan Ogden.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared.
Who?
Alan Ogden.
Alan Ogden?
Yeah.
He's not here, but
No,
so
he's disappeared somewhere.
it's a £100 gift card for Amazon. Oh, it's just gone up to 80 quid.
He's getting a bargain.
Someone's getting a bargain. Someone's getting 20 quid off, but don't forget.
It's got to be worth 100 quid, hasn't it?
Yeah, you don't forget. You've got to pay VAT. Oh, Marcel, I think Marcel. You're offending Marcel. He's coming in. 81 quid. Hiya, Marcel.
Hiya, mate. You okay?
Yeah, don't swear. We're live.
Yeah, I know we're live. I've been watching it. I'm just letting you. I'm only checking in and checking out, just to let you know, without saying too much, that the total you wanted is smashed that already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that doesn't mean everyone doesn't have to dig deep, because they do. You know, we've got some good lots coming up here, but yeah, rest assured, I think we're on about 1,500 quid already. So that's
very good. Very good.
Well done, everyone.
Oh, that's amazing.
I've put some.
Very good.
I've
Don't forget as well, guys.
Yeah.
We've already had a £500 cash donation.
Yeah.
That's gone directly to Wood Street from Dean's in Old Trafford. So that's going to go on to the total anyway. So we're already at 500 quid plus whatever we raise tonight.
And Darren, don't forget your bedding.
Oh yeah, we delivered a ton of bedding as well.
How much was that worth?
Brilliant.
Amazing.
So yeah, that's good.
Well, there's some very strong bids coming up because I've had a look and I've outbid a lot of them. So hopefully they won't outbid me. I fancy that weekend away on my own.
Why aren't you coming on the? Why aren't you coming on the camera, Marcel?
Yeah, the arcade club vouchers.
Say that again, Paul.
That, gentlemen.
Why haven't you activated your camera? Has lockdown
Has
lockdown been cruel to you?
No, absolutely not. I'm on the mobile. I'm on the mobile. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm on the mobile, and I didn't see the setting, but I fancied a weekend away for 2, but I'll go on my own. And I've only really come on here because I heard Paul O'Carroll kind of edging in the city kind of influence, and then I needed to kind of even it out with the red. I've seen this. I quickly slid through the Sean Goater and all the other rubbish, and went for the good stock. So that's me. It's going to be a great night, guys. You're doing very well anyway. Darren, if you want a job as an auctioneer, let me know because you've done fantastic.
He's doing well.
I need Paul O'Carroll and Chris Wildman there as support. To be honest.
Yeah, well, you've got them. Well, listen, we have 14 sales a week, so I've had enough tonight now. We've had a big sale today, so I'm going to check out. Good luck, guys. You're doing really, really well. And I'll put Global Auctioneers will put a cash donation in anyway at the end. So well done.
Thanks, Marcel, and thanks for doing this auction for us.
Cheers,
Thanks
guys.
so much, Marcel. Thank you.
No problem. See you soon.
Fancy Chinese. Buffet for 4 for 1.
Well, you never know. You never know. I'll get a discount. You know, we'll get a discount, Paul. I'm always there.
Always a discount. Always a discount.
See you soon, guys.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
Right, let's just talk about this next lot that we've got. It's a brand new box power washer. It's been donated by Sita and Keith Postel, who are friends of mine. Someone's just asked on Facebook Live, is this auction open to anyone? Yeah, it is. There's a link. There should be a link on our live page there. Go ahead. You'll have to register for bidding, but be quick because the lots are going fast. Yeah,
we could give Chris Wildman a spray down with this, couldn't we?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Connor.
But anyway, so there it's a brand new. You can't get to the car wash. We're on lockdown. It's a brand new pressure washer.
Darren, it's only 1800 watt. It's not big enough for me.
I don't want to get into the ins and outs of this right now. I'm skirting around it.
No, yes, you do. No, yes, no, yes, yeah, no, yes, you do.
I'm trying to skirt around it as best I can.
Yeah, well
yeah,
done.
you're not doing a very good job, Darren. Come on. How much is it? 51 quid.
51 quid, yeah.
That is a great deal.
It is. If I want,
Whoever's got that,
it's brilliant.
I've got one, but there's.
Yeah, so have I. I've got 2 actually, but
yeah, the servants use it all the time.
Do they?
Yeah.
You allow them? You're a very generous employer.
I am. It has been said.
No, it hasn't. Not very often.
So I've put the link in the. I've put the link there in the description. So we've got 1 minute. Oh, someone's just bid a bit more on the power washer.
Yeah, but I've been outbid.
You've been outbid? No! No, it's not you, is it, Paul?
Could possibly say.
I tell you what, O'Carroll, you are a real.
Tell you.
I'll tell you tomorrow when you ring me.
It's great. It's great when you can see all your bids coming up on the screen.
I know, it's good fun, though, isn't it?
Oh, flipping it.
How can I be outbid?
56 quid, it's gonna just been bid up again. So like I say, this has been very kindly donated by what you call it, a friend of mine, Sita and Keith Postel.
Well, it's more than 56 quid because I've been outbid again.
Yeah, it's gone up to 58 now.
Well, it's worth
58.
Double.
This is fantastic. We're cleaning up in this auction, aren't we, chaps?
Yeah.
60.
We've not even got to the shoes yet.
No, yeah.
Yeah, well, we know that that's where you really come through. I mean, I don't like to spread a certain call about your private life, but I know what your shoes are like.
My head's hurting. I can't keep up. So we got 60 quid on the power washer, and it's going to be the same. It's going to finish the same time as the vouchers for Arcade Club. So if nobody's been to Arcade Club before, it's based in Bury. It's an old mill that's got 3 floors of arcade machines. It's the biggest video arcade and pinball arcade in Europe.
Video
So,
arcade? Really?
Yeah, absolutely. There's 3 floors. There's over 300 or 400 arcade machines there.
And what do you do once you get there?
Well, you just go and play. It's all free play, obviously.
Can you play Space Invaders?
You can go and bid against each other if you want, but yes, you can play Space Invaders. They've got Space Invaders there.
That's the best video game ever.
So it's basically 16 quid to get in, and there's 160 quid's worth of vouchers. So
I think Asteroids is the best video game ever.
Asteroids is there. They've got Tron there. They've got Star Wars. They've got every possible game you could think of. They've got there from the 80s. If you ever went to them arcade,
Pac-Man has to be in the top 3, doesn't it?
Oh, it's all there.
Surely.
It's a fantastic place. It's good for kids as well. The kids love it.
What was the Street Fighter game called? Was it Street Fighter?
Street Fighter there, yeah.
Oh, Street Fighter, man.
I get beat by my kids on a daily basis when I go there. So 7 seconds on the Arcade Club vouchers, 49 quid. That's an absolute bargain. That's a steal. So that's closed.
Half a minute on the power washer.
Yeah. We've got a big lot coming up.
There we go. Where's Marcel Duffy?
We need Marcel to come and bid on this.
Why, does he want the perfume?
No. Marcel's like Manchester's biggest City supporter.
Yeah, he is.
What that blue thing for?
The what?
That blue thing with all the scribble on it. Who the hell would want that?
That is a very prestigious Manchester City shirt.
Didn't our old assistant provincial grandmaster donate?
He did, and we're going to get onto that in a minute. Oh, the pressure washer closed at £61. Let's just get rid of that.
Well done, Chris.
Oh,
so this one is a big one. It's a signed 1981, 1982. It's been very kindly donated by our XP APGM, Chris Welton.
XP APGM.
Ex-APGM. So another superb donation to Wood Street Mission, a vintage, fully signed football shirt from 1981, 1982, which will make half of Manchester swoon with delight.
More than half, I think you'll find. More than half.
Swoon?
Got evidence of
Very
that.
kindly donated by
Well, we getting many bids from London on this one.
Oh, behave. Buy me.
So it was donated by City legend Asa Hartford. There's some signatures on there on the shirt that they've tried to make out, but apparently there's a couple that they couldn't. So current bidding on this is at 155.
I signed it.
Wow.
My signature is the one you can't make out.
Well, we'll see, but
It's
it's current bidding on that is at 155.
No, it's 170 now, Darren.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's not 180.
Well, we're doing well.
Is Len Hayes on this?
There's a what?
Len Hayes.
I don't know. It might be.
Oh, 195.
195. Come on, we're doing well.
That's going well.
Blue Moon!
You saw me standing alone!
Can I tell you? Just a comment, gentlemen.
Go on.
The person who put the description up, their literacy skills are not very good.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa, come on.
Well, you can't
It's not a
say
spelling
that.
contest.
Why would you spell shirt, capital S, capital
Oh,
S?
that was me. That I made a bit of a typo.
Hey, Darren, have you seen the latest price?
235, flipping heck.
5.
Wow,
There you
that's
go.
amazing.
That's pretty damn good. 245.
245. There
Yeah.
you go. 245.
255.
Gee. Woo!
There you go.
Woo! It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. That's going on. 265. Oi, 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 oi.
Who's pushing those bids up?
Well, knowing that you're like one of Manchester City's biggest supporters, Paul, I don't know. You tell me.
Well,
I've no idea.
It's probably one of the tallest.
Very
Have
difficult.
you
Well,
thought of
very
doing your
difficult.
own regular show?
Well, possibly. Well, in
275.
normal circumstances, 275. In normal circumstances, we would have been doing this live from Manchester Hall, and they would have had nibbles and all sorts. Probably
Yeah.
60.
Oh, you can't beat a nibble.
Darren,
What kind of nibble would you like, Darren?
Well, I don't know. Comedy nibbles at the minute. We got 285 on the City shirt.
285.
A mushroom. Do you know, I love a mushroom vol of them.
The literacy
Oh.
skills of the person who wrote this advert was Mr. Prax, who
Oh.
What?
Mr. Prax wrote the wording for it. I just copied it and
And
accidentally.
he went to grammar school, I'll have you know.
Yes, he did.
What?
I must have put it in capital SH for some reason, but
Well, what he actually meant to spell out was capital.
no. It's a family show, it's a family show.
Capital something, capital T.
You too.
295. 295. Come on.
Go.
See, this is what we're talking about. Yeah, well, all I'm going to say on this is we've not got no Manchester United items on here.
No, well, yeah, exactly. Because it's Manchester Masons.
Oh, flipping it. We all know about
the
this.
say, Paul, without any allegiance whatsoever.
Anyway, while we're here, very
Is
quickly,
that the
because
Manchester
it's
United
We're five.
of
we've
more
got
spent.
we've got this Naya perfume gift box worth over 100 quid that's going to finish before this because of the football shirt.
Yeah, but Darren were on 305 for the football shirt.
So very quickly, the Naya perfume that ends in 10 seconds, amazing auction. It's got lots of perfumes, trinkets, worth 100 quid. It's at 26 quid at the minute. Oh, it's closed. Closed at 26 quid. That should have gone for a lot more. That was very kindly donated by Naya Perfume. If you don't get it.
Yeah, it means nothing to me. 310 for the shirt.
Well, I am absolutely gobsmacked.
It's going
That's
well.
fantastic.
It's going very, very well.
We're doing well. We're going to earn some good money tonight.
I sincerely hope
Don't
so.
forget, boys and girls. It's for the children.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you for all the time you've put into this, Darren.
it's fine. It's fine, Sophie. It's
appreciate
for the
it.
kids. It's the comedy out of these two. Bartering over a bottle of whiskey has just been working on its own, to be honest.
He's only on £500 a day.
Yeah.
Highly
Well,
entertaining.
310 for the shirt. I think that's amazing amount. An amazing
310
amount.
and a minute less than a minute left.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Well,
Whoever the
that's
mystery
all.
bidder is.
Oh, congrats to them. That's all I can say.
Congrats, yeah, you've got yourself a bargain. Whoever it is.
That
It
is
is.
not a shirt.
That's an amazing shirt.
Yeah, for the
I
thought
remember.
about it.
I'd have been 10. I'd have been 10 at that time, by the way.
A size 10.
No, 10 years old. Flipping heck. We're not going there already. You're going to make me eat the biscuits. You're going to eat the biscuits.
You grow 10 sizes every decade.
Yeah. Sick.
Wasn't even born.
Remiss if I wasn't saying.
Oh, good of you to join us, Nightmare.
Yeah, I've had it on mute because my mic's playing up.
Sorry.
And it keeps
Anybody
always
who's watching,
coming up.
Dean's
I'm not
enforced
interested in it.
310 has gone.
Fantastic. That's amazing.
So Dean, who's with us, is about 7 foot tall. So if you don't pay your auction, he's going to be the one who comes around to collect the money.
On that note, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to leave you for the evening.
No problem, Sophie. Thanks for all your help.
Oh, thank you.
I'll let you know. I'll send you a message with how much we've raised in a bit. So I'll let you know.
That would be fantastic. But no, thanks everybody that's been involved and everybody that's bidding. And yeah, what we'll do, if you can, Darren, we'll share. You know, when we get the final figure, we'll let everybody know what that's going to go towards and what it'll do.
We'll do a presentation and stuff.
That'd be fantastic. Sophie. Yeah. That'd be brilliant. Thank you so much.
22 don't forget another amazing lot. Thanks to Chris Wildman and all those at the Clifton Park Hotel in Living St. Anne's. An amazing auction, 2-night stay for 2 people. Beautiful hotel, dinner, bread and breakfast.
205 quid.
205 quid. It's gone, yeah. 205 quid.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, everyone.
No problem. See you in a bit, Sophie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sophie.
Right, so the next lot is a 1-hour professional drum lesson with Groove Hub Manchester. Now, I know this because my son goes for his drum lesson here, and Grace, who's the drummer there, she's very kindly donated this. So Grace is a professional drummer who's been drumming for, I don't know how many years, but she's very good. She's offering a professional drum lesson. So this is right up your Strasser as well, Wildman, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see you on the big bass drum.
Yeah. Like doing the bit from Genesis.
Excuse me, Jack. Why me on drums?
£41. Come on. Let's have another bid. 2 minutes left. Oh, we've got more alcohol coming up in a minute, so I can see another battle coming up.
About time.
Laurent Perrier.
Especially with you 2 champagne Charlies as well, flipping it.
Yeah, but it's only Laurent Perrier La Cuvée. I mean, you know.
It's £100 a bottle. It's a bit. I've got it at home. It's a huge bottle.
You don't even drink.
Ew. No, it's not mine. Somebody's donated it to me. Somebody very kindly donated it to me. I'm going to announce.
Well, there's only 4 of us on this Zoom call, and 3 of us are pissed.
You must be the way you're bidding, flipping it. So if you're watching from home, make sure you charge your glasses. And then we've got a lovely selection of ladies' shoes coming up in a minute.
Oh, this is what we've been waiting for.
Who's on Nightmare? Who's Nightmare?
Nightmare is Dean Newman.
Dean Newman.
Dean Newman from Cornucopia. Was you there?
Aren't you his chairman, Chris?
No. Can't believe that.
So we're at £41 for the drumming lesson. Now, I can say Grace is a fantastic teacher, very patient. I say my kid's learning how to play the drums. In fact, he's got drums at the house, which I keep trying to push under the stairs, but they keep coming back into the living room every now and again and making noise, which I'm not a fan of. But
you know why that is, don't you?
Why is that?
It's a drum roll.
Oh.
Come on.
Yawn.
Come on. Yeah, I'm here all week.
So £41. Chloe's in. Going. Gone. Okay. So the next lot, ladies and gentlemen, a magnum of champagne. Lauren, how do you say it? You just
Perrier La Cuvée.
So
it's Laurent Perrier La Cuvée.
That's what
the water.
You copy me, Carol.
So this has been very kindly donated by Edward G at CD Recovery, which is one of the clients that I look after. It's a very well-known rumour that Masons love to drink. I cannot confirm or deny this. However, I can say thanks to Edward G at CG & Co, Business Recovery based in Manchester, and they've donated this beautiful magnum of champagne, Laurent Perrier de Cuvée, worth £100.
Darren,
it's gone to £91. Well done.
They've just gone up about 25 quid in the last 10 seconds.
I'm guessing Edward G's watching us, maybe.
No, I reckon it's old Carol.
Couldn't comment.
It's all right. You'll get him on the pram that's coming next, I'm guessing. So.
Excuse me.
Really, Paul? Have you got something to tell us, Paul?
Come on, get a move on. Chinese is getting cold.
Why don't you just have a little bit while you watch it? Just turn your video off a minute.
I've not even started cooking mine yet, so.
Oh, I'm not. I'm starving. I've got a packet of biscuits here that I'm trying to avoid.
I've got a bottle of wine here I'm trying to drink.
Well, drink it, man. Your bids will increase.
I have been doing. Why did you think I've been bidding? Yes.
So we got 91 pound on the champagne, a magnificent amount.
That's fantastic.
It is good. I like this.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I like champagne. It's horrible.
so we're still going. Let's have a look. 91 pounds. 100 bottle of champagne.
Oh, we've got 25 seconds. Yeah.
Let's have a look. 20 seconds to go.
Yeah. 91 quid's a good price for that.
It's a damn good amount.
How much is it worth?
It's worth £100, apparently.
How many?
£100.
100 quid, yeah.
Yeah.
Not wrong with that.
So you're going to get yourself a bargain. It's gone. £91. Right. So the next lot. It's a Hoke Sport buggy with rain cover. Now, when Len first come to me with this, I thought it was a doll's pram, but it's not. It's actually a buggy. It's a brand new. It's a brand new push chair, like a toddler baby push chair. So it's got a rain cover. It's brand new. It's got a rain cover. I think he bought it for one of his granddaughters, but anyway, I'm not sure. It's one of our latest lots, very kindly designed by Worshipful Brother Len Hayes. Brand new Hawks buggy with rain cover for toddlers. Not sure it was Len's cup of tea, but he wants it to go to good use. So a little toddler's pram there, buggy, whatever you want to call it. It's £9. Going to get yourself a bargain.
Total bargain.
Uber bargain, yeah, indeed. Oh, someone's just bid it a little bit. So if you've got kids, you've got a kid on the way, grab yourself a spare buggy for less than a tenner.
That will be amazing value.
Indeed. So hopefully we'll speak to Marcel at the end of this, and we'll get a final figure of what we've achieved. So, like I say, our initial target was 1,500. So, hopefully, we'll see where we get.
Do you know how much the bedding was valued at?
I don't. Like I say, I managed to get that very kindly donated by a contact of mine who owns a company called Character World in Teedle. So they very kindly let us have a lot of their stock. So it was about 15 or 16 cartons or boxes of bedding, basically. So
blimey.
It was a fair bit. Like I say, I had to send my dad down in his people carrier to go and pick it up. There was that much of it. So
really,
yeah,
it would be, I don't know, 400 or 500 quid worth.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. That's one thing that Wood Street needs at the minute is a lot of child's bedding. You know.
Yeah, but what a hell of a result that.
You tell you stories about. There was a kid who came in and he got new pajamas and new bedding and started crying, and it absolutely broke my heart. Absolutely, as a father. How can your child not have pajamas and bedding? I mean, I'm not judging anybody, but it's just heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. So this is why we're doing what we're doing. This is why I put effort into this. So anyway, £9 on the buggy. I think it's going to go in 3 seconds.
£9, Gordon, right?
There we go. That's gone.
No, it's just.
It's because Paul wasn't here to counter bid on it with you.
Paul,
you'll be able to put one of your sheep in that, Chris.
Excuse me, they wouldn't. And you know it.
Anyway, moving on quickly.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
The next lot is a Police Square sports watch. It's had a new battery changed.
Why have they changed the new battery?
Well, he's put a new battery in it. It's battery changed recently.
Can I ask what makes it a police watch?
That's the brand.
Ah, right.
It's not actually police issue. It's been donated by Sharik Poonawalla, who's from Cornucopia Lodge.
He is indeed, yeah.
He is, and the next few lots there is, to be fair.
Oh, you know him, but you don't know Nightmare.
No. No. Favoritism.
Terrible.
It's a shocker.
So I'll tell you a story, but can't we live? So anyway, £21 on the watch.
So a police watch, does Sting sing to you?
It doesn't arrest you, or it doesn't.
No.
So it won't handcuff me or anything like that?
No, it's not. It's a
Well, I'm not
sought after design.
I've got a telephone number I can give you for that, though.
Yeah, I bet you have. I really bet you have, old Carol. Yeah.
It's a sought after designer watch. That's all I'm told. Police is a sought after brand, apparently.
It is Italian.
Probably not as much as Rolex, but still.
It's an Italian brand and much sported by David Beckham, especially the sunglasses.
There you go.
So
There we go.
It's a good deal.
So if anybody wants a very, very good, nice designer watch.
Why does it say in working order, unfortunately?
Unfortunately, no box.
Oh, right. Well, that's all I can see is in full working order, unfortunately.
It cut off the no box part. So
right.
It's not boxed. It's just obviously as seen. So
yeah.
Anyway, £21, 20 seconds to go.
Because when you steal watches, they very rarely come with a box.
It's not stolen. It's not stolen. Let me just caveat that. It's like that scene off the beginning of Lockstock, isn't it? They're not stolen, just changed the locks. Right, that's gone 21 quid. Next one is a Ferrari watch. And no, it doesn't do 0 to 60, Chris, before you asked me.
Oh, I can imagine this one's going to go quickly.
Oh, and I go.
Come on, I'm here all week.
So, hang on, I'm not watching the comments going on here.
Not watching the watch?
Oh, I'm watching the comments that's going on. It's on the live feed. So this one's an original Ferrari watch. Same again, new battery recently fitted. Full working order. Unfortunately, no box. So let's have a look.
How far are we off the shoes?
They're on the way.
Oh, Paul, don't get too excited.
If anybody's watching us on Facebook Live, especially the ladies, we need you to share the bejesus out of this page right now, because we've got some beautiful designer lady shoes coming up, and unfortunately, I can't see Chris and Paul having a bidding war on them all. Well, actually, maybe.
I can see Paul buying them.
So, yeah, please share the page. Share.
Never presume to assume.
Anyway, 1 minute 39 on the Ferrari watch. 27 quid. Same again. Donate. Like I say, these next... all these next items is very kindly donated by Sharik and his good lady wife. So
very kind.
Yeah, good man.
Thank you.
I knew Sharik would be a good boy.
Let's have a look. So 1 minute left.
Yeah.
So we're at lot 25. So we've got Still got a few to go yet.
We've got quite a few to go, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just clicking down them now. Tell you what, Paul, you will love these shoes that's coming up.
I've already been on a few.
Especially
You
the
think
ones,
he's joking, he isn't.
especially the ones with the big heels. I can imagine.
Well, no, the one that's listed as 2 left feet.
Oh, just like you're dancing. Yay.
Oh, Jesus. Welcome to Manchester Masonry, everybody.
Oh,
Oh, 27 quid. I think we're going to clear the fence on this one. It's a Ferrari watch, gents. Ferrari.
Told you go quickly.
Hey,
the crap.
7 seconds.
Go, go, go.
The bids are accelerating.
Oh, they're not.
What?
It must have stalled. It's at 27 quid.
Oh, come on, change gear up now.
Right, so this one, if you want to buy it for the lady in your life, it's a small DKNY. Now, I know what DKNY stands for, do you, chaps?
Yeah. Donna Karen of New York.
There you go.
Prestigious brand.
Prestigious brand. So this one, it's a lady's small DKNY watch in grey with chain bracelet, extremely uncomfortable, but it needs a new battery. So beware if you do buy this one, it needs.
That sounds like a description of Chris Wildman, doesn't it?
Oh, Mr. O'Carroll. And you have promised me personally to come and fit my new battery.
Oh, dear.
You promised to slip my new battery in. I mean, and you just broadcast it to the world.
It's very difficult to find a space for a car battery.
Not in my body.
1 minute 50. £11.
Don't look, Darren, don't look so despairing. It's all right.
I'm not. I'm just. It's like being at a wedding with a pair of drunk uncles, isn't it?
It's me.
It's me.
Yeah, you're probably right. But there you go.
We've got some quick ones that we need to go through in a bit. So there's some handbags and shoes coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we don't want.
So we need more ladies bidding. We need to get ladies bidding on this. Everybody share. Get the ladies on here bidding.
How many people have you got live, Darren? Do you know?
Live currently, 12.
12.
We did peak at about 30 before, but I think they've probably all dropped off for a Chinese or.
Yeah, probably.
Tea time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poirot's on.
Strictly's on as well.
Strictly, well, Paul Mansell was saying this was more entertaining than Strictly before, so I will say. But anyway, small DKNY watch, £13. Just had another bid.
13 quid. Blimey.
Donna Karen, New York. Someone's going to have to take over the commentary in a minute because I need to go and relieve myself.
Excuse me?
The toilet, I need a toilet break. It's nothing to do with the ladies'
you were that
shoes.
excited about the auction.
Trust me.
I can't believe.
My wife is watching. It's nothing to do with ladies' shoes.
Darren, I can't believe you only got a bottle under your desk. I mean, come on.
A bottle? No,
No, don't show us for God's sake.
That's a tip for any of the older Masons if you're in the room.
Have we got Philip? Is Philip Titterton on yet?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing him.
Well, the ladies' shoes are coming up soon.
Oh, you are being.
I'm not getting him. Philip, if you are watching, this isn't me. This isn't me. Just
Philip,
I'm gonna put that
if you
out
are
there.
watching, kill him.
Well, anyway, we've closed lots on the DKNY watch. So
okay,
we've got a lady's red leather clutch bag from ASOS.
ASOS. ASOS. Come on.
Hardly used, like me.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it looks better than you.
I tell you what, if you was here now, I'd hit you with that.
Oh, so it is yours then. Okay.
Oh, what have I got to say on this? ASOS red leather clutch bag. Hardly used. Oh, it's the same thing that it says on there. Right, okay. Right, 1 minute and 30.
Hardly used. One condom left in the pocket.
Oh, wow.
What?
You're very kindly donated. You can't go besmirching people who've donated it, saying that they use French letters.
Better safe than sorry.
How do you know I didn't donate it with that little present in it?
I've got the list in front of me.
Oh, okay. Smart one.
You're just waiting to get back to this booze again. There's some booze underneath, I'm sure.
There's no booze left.
Oh, is there no booze left?
No.
Oh.
I'm thinking of going home now.
Anyway, we've got £1 on the clutch bag. Come on, it's
Hey, come on.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's from ASOS.
AS West. Next one. You DKNY purse still got shot.
Unfortunately, like I say, I've set the spreading out for 3 minutes a lot so we could discuss each lot in detail. Obviously, when it came to the bags and shoes, it's not my area of expertise. See, that's why we need a lady. We need a lady on here. We need a lady on this panel.
Or Dean Lynch.
Hey?
Or Dean Lynch.
Oh, Jesus.
He's not
still watching. Dean Lynch, are you still watching this? If you are, we need you. Right.
The ladies were knackered anyway, aren't we?
Right, we've got no ASOS clutch bag no more. But we have got a used DKNY purse. Still got the shine zip. What's a shine zip?
I think they meant shiny zip.
Okay, in perfect working order.
Who the hell would I know? Paul, you might know more about this.
What is it?
It's a used DKNY purse.
A used purse?
Yes.
I've had it.
You will definitely know more about this, Paul.
I'd hand it into the police as quickly as possible.
Yeah, well, Paul, you nicked it in the first.
It's a designer. It's a designer purse. That's all I'm going to say.
No, it's not. It's DKNY. It's rubbish. Sorry, I've got.
I'm sorry, Mr. Purse Snob up there, but
no, I must admit that was out of order.
It was
no, it's crap. No, sorry, that.
Very magnanimous of you, Christopher.
Yes,
I know.
It's a very expensive purse.
Is it?
I'm guessing so. I don't want to look it up, but
what, 11 quid?
No, I mean if you buy them new, Jesus.
Come on, you tight-fisted people, get up there.
120 quid that. 120 quid that bag is.
Right, come on, people. This could make your wife's Christmas.
£120 bag there, going for £11.
You can have it for 60 quid. Get on it. Come on.
That escalated.
Yeah, almost any rubbish or trouble with the wife.
Right, 45 seconds to go, people, on the bag.
Right, that's good.
You're going to put a bid on it.
Who?
You.
Why? Why would I?
You should.
Really, Darren, come ahead.
So here we go. 25 seconds.
That's all done. Night out party bag in silver with bangle handle.
What the hell? You're really selling it there.
I'm sorry. Just reading.
Have you ever thought about a career on TV selling?
As a voiceover. Night out party bag with silver bangle.
Ideal world. You'd be amazing at the QVC.
Excuse me, I've got to tell you, I did turn down a career in sales.
In sales, did you?
I don't know why. You'd have been fantastic at it.
Well, it was 40 years ago, but I did turn it down.
It wasn't selling ladies' handbags, was it?
No, it was actually, if you would really want to know the truth, it was actually selling frozen peas.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
What's happening? Oh, my face is going red.
I've got to tell you, that nearly killed me. My eyes are watering now. I'm sorry.
You're the next Captain Birdseye.
No, I can't grow a beard, but bloody. Oh my God! Help me.
Anyway, back to the auction. Let's not lose focus.
Was the next rung up the ladder mushy peas?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Farrell. It was actually. Oh, God.
Dying. Absolutely dying.
Where the hell are we up to? Does anybody know where we're up to?
We're up to the lot 29, night out party bag with silver.
See,
I'm saying it like you now.
See, you just know quality, don't you? You really know it. Go on.
It's a night out party bag with a silver bangle handle.
That's okay.
Mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought when you said you were going to go into sales, Chris, you were going to tell us it was selling funeral plans.
No, nothing as exciting as that. I really couldn't raise my enthusiasm for something as exciting as that.
So what prevented you from pursuing the P?
From pursuing the what? The P?
The P.
It was the excitement of accountancy.
I'm sure if there's any accountants watching, they'll all attest to this. Their lifestyle choice is better than selling frozen peas.
Brethren, excuse me. Accountancy can be so exciting.
Jesus.
I'm not selling it very well, am I?
No.
No,
really. Right, lot 30, again from Mrs. Poonawala, a ladies' everyday use clutch bag in brown with bronze studs.
You do it in silver?
They don't. I don't know, unless you spray paint them.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's £3. So.
Yeah, dead and gone. Move on.
We can't. We can't.
Oh. Paul?
Yes.
What size feet are you, son?
Well, what size do you want me to be?
Well, 5 or 6, because I think you look so
if you watch it.
Horrendous in them.
No. Size 5 or 6.
Gone sideways.
Oh, what do you expect? Right, right, behave. Where are we? Clutch bag.
No, we're not. Oh, yeah, clutch bag with brown studs.
Still on. Brown studs. Still on.
Selling it there, Chris. You're selling it.
I am.
If there's any ladies on there, get yourself a cheap bag.
Are you talking to the ladies? Or no, I don't say that. What?
I was going to make that joke about I got myself a cheap bag once.
No, Darren, I stopped.
Don't you mean?
I didn't stop.
Get yourselves a quality bag.
A quality ladies piece.
At an extremely affordable price.
Yes, thank you.
Don't get yourself a cheap bag. It's like you checking out in Asda or something.
See, there's the salesman, absolute rap.
Yeah, but it's not a bag for life, is it, though? Or the wife, as I call her.
Oh.
I hope she's not watching, otherwise they ain't going to see when I go.
Tell you what, Mary, I hope you are watching. I really hope you give him SH1T for that.
I'm gonna get punched in the head repeatedly when I go home. I can't even tell if she's watching still. There's people watching. Oh, someone's just come off. I bet that's her. Oh, my phone's gonna ring in a minute. I'm a dead man.
So, Darren, you're not at home, where are you?
I'm not at home. No, I'm at work.
He's still in prison.
My computer. I have one computer at home because I work with them all week. I just have one at home anyway. The kids decided that they were gonna break the computer at home, so I had to dash into work. So it was light when I got here now, and it looks quite dark out there now. So
quite dark. It's pitch.
Talking of pitch, what about a lady's everyday clutch bag in brown with bronze touch? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. £3.
There we have.
Right, here we go. Here's what they've all been waiting for.
Here's Paul's lots now.
Ladies' shoes. Come on.
So all these shoes are new. So they're not used. So I might discount a few people from bidding.
I'm not bidding.
So ladies' emerald green shoes, size 5'6", in bag with extra stones. I'm not sure what that means. See, this is why we need a lady to help us sell these. I don't know what are the extra stones.
Yeah, that's puzzling me.
Is it a
I think that's like a condition when you got too much acid in your system or something. You have to drink a lot of warm water to flush them through.
Yeah, but they're normally kidney stones or bladder stones, Paul.
I think green is a great colour at the moment. It goes with absolutely anything, and I just think these are wonderful. Actually, I mean,
I can't see the I can't see the make on there. I can't zoom in.
I think it says Primark.
I don't think it does. These are designer, Paul. They're not Primark.
No.
Designer ladies' shoes, brand new designer ladies' shoes at £1. Come on, somebody must want a bid on these.
Somebody's got to bid on those.
Apart from you, Paul.
Are these what the ladies call going out shoes?
I'm just noticing that men's wallet in the box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris Wildman might bid for that.
Right.
Because
not again.
Because I've never seen his wallet yet. So,
Can I tell you, Mr. O'Carroll? You never will. 21 quid? I tell you what, I don't have that.
Genuine leather. It's genuine leather.
I don't care. I don't have 21 quid in my wallet anyway.
I'm not surprised you've blown it in on that bloody whiskey.
I know that was O'Carroll's fault, wasn't it? Yeah, he's a bad boy, is that O'Carroll.
Anyway, 32 seconds on a pair of designer ladies' shoes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, right. No.
I'm guessing nobody wants the shoes.
Not for more than £1, anyway.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. Move on. More shoes.
You can't move it. He won't let us. You have to go.
More shoes next, though.
Yeah. Free. I don't know. It says free ladies' shoes, but I don't know what that means. But anyway, lock closed.
But more like they would suit Mr. O'Carroll more.
Yeah, they've got a pretty bow on it, haven't they?
Well,
so one of those ladies' shoes with stones on heels, size 5 to 6 again. So,
yeah, but one of those shoes.
Unworn.
The one on the right-hand side looks about more Paul's size.
Yeah.
Like massive.
You say he's got a club foot?
I'm saying a 6'2" bald-headed geezer look great in them.
That reminds me of that. What was that movie with Dustin Hoffman and John Boyd?
Oh, the Midnight Cowboy.
Oh, that was. Did he have a club foot in that, Dustin Hoffman?
He did, yeah. Ratso.
Yeah, what a movie that was. And the music as well.
Was that a
Fantastic.
gay one?
Yeah.
Everybody's. No, he wasn't
Well,
gay.
He wasn't
Was
gay.
I don't know.
No, you don't know, do you? You're not sure, are you?
No.
No,
Talking about the song.
Whether it was a gay movie or not, are you?
It's not
so
a
you're
gay
thinking
movie, it was a
about Brokeback
gigolo.
Mountain.
He was,
No,
a,
that's
he, was
your
a, he was a
favourite.
gigolo, wasn't he? He was a
He was a
Ratso
gigolo, yeah.
pimped him out in New York.
Yeah.
Even I remember that, and that film's as old as me.
Yeah, it was a gigolo. Who was the gigolo, Mr. O'Carroll?
Who was a gigolo? John Voight?
Yeah. Who was it? No,
it wasn't John Voight. It was Rain Man.
Oh, Dustin Hoffman wasn't a gigolo.
Who was it based
Oh, he was his pimp. Sorry.
Yeah, John Voight was the male prostitute.
Yes, but who was it based on, Mr. O'Carroll?
Who was it based on? I've got no idea.
Oh, self-denial. Here we go.
Everybody's talking at me.
Oh, gee.
Exactly.
I said a word, they say.
Took you a long while to cut on, O'Carroll. Come on.
47 seconds on the shoes. Can somebody bid on the shoes?
No. Don't do shoes. Blackadder? Oh, my God.
Have you bid on this wallet then, Mr. Wildman?
No.
This genuine leather wallet set. It's beautiful. Look at it.
Yes.
Card case. And it's got a key wallet as well.
Has
I've never
it
been
been?
that posh to have a key wallet.
My God. What do you mean you were not posh enough to have a key? Do you mean you haven't got a key wallet?
No, I keep my key round my neck.
Everybody's got a key wallet, haven't they?
No. That's the first time I've heard of the key wallet's existence tonight, if I'm honest.
Oh, no, I have a key. I have 2 key wallets.
Really? Well,
Well, you gotta have a
I'm
key wallet.
sophisticated then.
You got to have a key wallet.
I must lack in taste and class than by not having a key wallet.
You see what you mean? You only get a key wallet when you move to the 52nd degree.
All right, that'll be it then.
That's it.
I'll keep it round my neck.
Excuse me a moment. 52nd degree, Mr. O'Carroll.
Oh, you've not heard of that one?
No, I thought it was the 55th.
Oh.
I can't
No Masonic secrets here, gentlemen.
I can't believe you're that close to me.
Anyway, the next lot, let's have a quick mention on the auction before I go off topic. Men's genuine wallet leather set, unused, with wallet, card case, and key wallet, brown leather, 24 quid, 2 minutes to go.
Donated by Chris Wildman.
It's another beautiful lot donated by Sharik from Cornucopia.
Sharik.
Sharik.
He's a good boy, this Sharik, isn't he?
He is a very good boy.
Well, he was when I interviewed him. Yeah, he's a good man.
Glad you know your members.
No. The next lot up is from O'Carroll's. The glitter party bag with chain handle.
So we've got a minute left.
A minute left. Time to go for a pee. I'm still here, don't worry.
Guys, I'm going to check out in a minute because I need to.
No problem.
Oh,
I'm taking my. Because I just don't. Seriously, who's put a corkscrew in the auction? That is ridiculous. What a cheapskate.
That is absolutely outrageous. But I tell you what, Paul, I hope you're
Dirtland. He's from Costco.
Right.
You got one of them free with a 24 case of Foster's.
Right. Can I just set the record straight? It was actually given to me. I didn't pay for it. I didn't get it free with anything. What the hell would I want that for?
Only
a rabbit corkscrew.
I've got to say, I have my staff to do that for me.
Well, what is it? A rabbit corkscrew?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Well, when you run out of wine, Chris, you can always turn it upside down.
Yes.
Right, the lot's closed on the thing.
Well, we're closed.
So we've got a couple more bags coming up. iPad case.
Right, I'm leaving, guys.
On these.
Lovely to see everybody. Well done, guys. I'm going for my
You're not
Chinese.
coming back for the cigar in a bit, Paul. That's got your name written all over it.
Well, text me. Well, I've bid on that cigar. I have bid on it. I'm not going to lie.
You just wimp out, Paul.
We're nearly there anyway. We're only.
Chris Wildman, you need to bid on that baby dobber. You will definitely look great. Floating around on some reservoir, middle of Lancashire.
Lancashire? Lancashire? Yorkshire.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, I still don't know what the hell a baby dobber is.
It's to make your baby float in the pool.
No, they're meant to drown and swim.
Somebody mentioned it's when you want to drop the kids off at the pool, but that's a different analogy completely.
Yes, it probably is.
Anyway, next lot, 34, silver glitter party bag with a chain handle.
That's Paul's.
£2 at the minute. £2. Oh. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. You're not freezing sat in that car, Newman?
Yeah.
I bet you are. There's no heating on in here. I'm cold as well. I've not had no tea yet. I don't know if I've mentioned that before.
No, I keep getting messages to go McDonald's.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Where's Dean Lynch? Is Dean Lynch still here? I can't tell who's here no more. It doesn't tell me who's here.
No, it won't tell me.
Dean Lynch, she's still here. Come on, Dino, where are you? Come and join the pain. I mean, the pleasure of being with us. Anyway, 30 seconds left on the bag. Come on, ladies. Some ladies joining. Share the live auction. Come on. You want a bag for Christmas? Cheap bag. Okay, got acid then. Sorry, burped. Cheap bags coming up. Pink iPad case. Some more party bags. And some more ladies' shoes. Unworn ladies' shoes. I have to caveat that. So here we go. Lot closed. Right, next lot. Does what it says on the tin, really. A pink and orange iPad storage carrying case. Now, these are a godsend, especially if you've got kids, because I can count on 2 fingers the amount of time my kids have broke glass on iPads in the last 3 or 4 years. So, oh, Mr. Wildman's joined us back from the mountain slope.
Indeed.
So we've got an iPad case at the minute, Mr. Wildman, pink and orange, right up your Strasse.
Don't mention my Strasse, but apart from not being my colours, I don't even have a bloody iPad. So,
yeah, well, I'm just saying, yeah. I can count on two hands the amount of times my kids have smashed screens on iPads. Yeah. So let's just have a look.
2 minutes on that.
2 minutes to go.
Since 11 print. Oh my God. Where's all those bags and shoes come from?
From Sharik and his wife.
Okay.
They've been having a clear out. They need obviously she's having a clear out, and she obviously likes a lot of bags and shoes.
And so it would seem. Yes, well, that's gone. Oh, well, on that one. Minute and a half.
We need Dean Lynch. Dean Lynch is much better at selling ladies' shoes than we are. Where is he? Dean Lynch, where are you? Get on here. Come and sell these ladies' shoes. We're drowning. I'm going to send him a quick message, actually.
I just have.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Good.
As long as his daughter's okay.
Aye.
Yeah, she's fine, I think.
That's the main thing.
The main thing indeed.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're not that far away, to be honest. We're only about 20 lots out now. So,
Okay.
closing stages.
Do we have an update on Dean's daughter?
No, but I'm sure Mr. Newman can find out. In fact, let me find out, because you're on your phone, aren't you?
Well, if somebody could, it'd be nice. Just to make sure she's okay.
Let's have a look. Let's just give him a quick message. I'll just send him a quick message, so we'll see what he says. So, where are we at? Oh, I missed the iPad case.
Your iPad cover's gone.
So, Goldstone's party hand clutch bag, all stones intact.
Oh, we'll have 2 minutes.
It's nothing worse than having your stones intact, I'm guessing.
Well, it could be fairly uncomfortable.
So, let's see where we get. I'm just looking through this. There's some fantastic coins on here. These Roman coins, have you seen them?
They've not come up yet, have they?
No, they're coming up in a minute. They're coming up in a bit. Save the last to last. Roman coins, though, from Nicholas John Hughes Brown from Felicity. Fantastic donations. Where do you even get Roman coins from?
I don't know. I'm just looking at the price that's been bid.
I know, crazy.
Blimey, really? That's pretty impressive.
Pretty darn impressive. There's a pound note on there. I bet you remember that, don't you? I can just about remember pound notes.
You're talking to me?
Yes.
I do, actually. And I actually remember the fifth, well, it was a pound note, it was a 10 bob note.
Well, I just about remember pound notes. I bet Dean Newman won't remember pound notes, will you?
No. No chance.
I remember pound notes and I remember 10 bob notes.
I don't remember them.
50p. Oh, I remember those very, very well because I'm very old, of course.
Was that when you used to walk back up the lane with a loaf of Ovis under your arm?
Up the cobbled street. There you go.
That's it.
Well done, man.
Right, £2 on this bag. 45 seconds to go.
Well, it says closed on mine, but there you go.
Which one? On yours? I've got 37 seconds left.
The Goldstones party bag. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, 30 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Someone's going to get a bargain here, a £1 bag. Or a £2 bag even.
Leopard print, black and silver clutch. Right.
Manchester Mason's the home of the £2 bag.
Well, I was going to say bags and shoes. It's not exactly promoting Freemasonry, this.
Well,
because we don't use bags and shoes in our ceremonies.
Well, not yet.
Ah! What do you mean, not yet?
I'm not getting into a philosophical debate about Lady Freemasons, but anyway, that's another matter.
I hope it is. Blimey.
There's lots we do. Obviously, we're doing a lot of these live sessions now, and we did one with the New Young Masons Club the other week, and they had the head of the Honourable Return Fraternity of Women's Freemasonry on there. She was very nice.
All right, cool.
So she's very down to earth, actually.
Yeah, not wrong with that, son.
And obviously, UGLE are doing a little bit more with ladies Freemasonry now. We're getting a little bit more involved, you know. So and they're coming on learning sessions with us, so it's all good. I love it. I love the inclusion. Anyway, 2 minutes to go.
On is this the tinted leopard print?
This is the tinted leopard black and silver finish clutch bag.
Yeah, it doesn't suit me evening suit. Don't go.
I don't know. You'd look quite dapper with that if you was wearing an evening suit, just holding it under the arm.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think so. I think you pass that off quite well.
I tell you what, you're such a nice person.
I could almost sell frozen peas. What a revelation. If nothing else, if we don't raise any money tonight for anybody, we found out that you could have been the frozen pea mogul.
Hey, I could have been, when I was 19 years old, I could have been the frozen pea salesperson of the century. Yeah, right. That's why I went into accountancy.
There you go. Well, no offense to any frozen pea salesmen who are out there watching this broadcast, by the way, but
no, plenty of offense. What a crap job that would have been.
We're nearly there.
Oh God, I hope so. Yay! Here we go.
33 seconds to go. We're nearly done.
On the tinted leopard print bag, black, whatever, and silver clutch finish bag. Jesus. Anyway.
16 seconds.
You're about 10 seconds ahead.
10 seconds to go, yeah. Don't forget, we're going out to, this is going out across the provincial Facebook page as well, so.
Oh, God.
Lock close.
Right, moving on.
So, moving on. Black and yellow designer size 5 shoes.
Not my size.
So the next lot's 3 lots of ladies designer shoes. All brand new, unworn shoes. So if you're a size 5, come and grab a bargain. Someone's bid on them, so that's good.
Well, they're all at £2 at the minute, so.
Well, someone's going to get use out of them. That's the main thing.
Absolutely. What would you? Oh, there's a cigar. A single cigar.
Steven Seagal?
No, a single cigar.
Yes. This is this cigar is quite expensive from what I look at. You buy them in singular. Now let me just have a look at this.
It's £5.
How much are they usually?
You can buy a box of them for 370 quid.
I was going to say, probably about 15, 20 quid a time.
So I never knew that these things are go for absolutely mad money. 17 quid a time they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going ahead of myself here about this cigar. Five-inch cigar. Anyway, 1 minute to go on the shoes.
On the shoes, there's plenty of shoes to go. We're back in a couple of minutes. Hang on.
No problem. Not been one for smoking a cigar, to be honest. I tried one once and just absolutely coughed my lungs up for the rest of the evening. So
I think the next time we do this, we'll have a rule: no shoes.
No shoes.
Yeah.
A no shoes rule.
Yeah.
Listen, people put whatever they thought, would raise money for charity. So we obviously haven't got our target audience here of ladies to buy ladies' shoes. But anyway, we'll see. People would have watched it. People would have put bids on them beforehand. So I'm guessing, like I say, there mustn't be much demand for ladies' shoes in quantity. 3 seconds.
Bargain.
What closed? Look at these. Look at these 18 green and blue battery power lanterns. Look at all them. You have them scattered about the house. You'd be like in the night garden in your living room. How many lots have we got left to go? Let's have a quick look. We've not got that many. Not got that many. So these shoes, this next lot, silver shoes, size 5, unworn, brand new, come in packing bag. That's all the information I've got. If you keep seeing on these auctions as well, you'll see this buyer's premium. Ignore that because there's no buyer's premium. There may be VAT. Nobody can avoid the tax man, unfortunately, but the online commission, the buyer's premium, has been scrapped very kindly with Global Auctioneers. Marcel, you saw before, is very kindly doing this for free, and they've managed to get the auction people who usually charge 5% to negate their fees as well. So thanks very much to them, to whoever is the auction provider. I'm not sure, but anyway, thank you, whoever you are. Anyway, 2 minutes left on the shoes, 5 minutes left on the other shoes, and then we're out of ladies' fashion alley then, unfortunately. So ladies, if there's any ladies watching, then buy some shoes. Don't forget, we've got 1 minute 31. We're doing all this for Wood Street Mission, and obviously we're supporting them, and all the money that we raise here tonight is going to go to help children. So it's going to support families and impoverished children, kids who need stuff as rudimentary as clothing, bedding, bits and pieces. It's all about the essentials. So they also do a big Christmas appeal, which they're running at the moment. So if you go on their website, which is woodstreetmission.org.uk, they're putting an appeal in for Christmas presents for kids who can't afford Christmas presents, which is very sad. So, and hopefully this is what this auction is going to do. It's going to give them some money so they can go out and help more families, and indeed more children. So that's what we're doing it for, people. So come on, dig deep. Last few lots now. We're almost out of Ladies Fashion Alley, and we're going to be heading for the other stuff. Has Dean Lynch come back to you yet, Dean?
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
So, no, he's not even read it.
No, I don't think he has. I think he's say one of our colleagues should have been with us tonight, but unfortunately his daughter's poorly. But hope you're all right, mate. Let us know what's going on. Anyway, last pair of shoes. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on the last pair of shoes. Oh, someone's put a bid on the lanterns. Well done. I need to send Paul a text message telling that cigar's coming up in 10 minutes. I want to get into a bidding war with Chris Wildman. Say that before he comes back. Okay, bring our professional ringer in. Okie dokie. So 1 minute to go. The shoes. Minute and a half left. See where we can go. Let's have a look. Less than a minute to go on the shoes. Last pair of shoes. Black and multicolour, size 6, brand new, unworn. It would look good on Chris Wildman. So current bid £2 for a pair of designer shoes. 36 seconds to go. So we're nearly finished on the shoes. 10 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Right. No more ladies' fashion, unfortunately. You've missed it all. So if anybody complains to me, that's it. It's tough. The ladies' footwear's gone. Anyway, the last lot, oh no, second to last lot from Sharik is 18 green and blue battery powered lanterns for indoor use only. Yeah, that's about as much as I've got. So like I say, beautiful little lanterns, put them around the house, use them as emergency lighting. Actually, don't use them as emergency lighting. I might get legal, might have me on that. But anyway, look at them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at them. Put them all around the house. Can't seem to get off them now. Oh, there we go. And all around the house, light up the house. £2. £2, people. That's less than 10p a lantern. What's going on? Let me refresh. Surely somebody's going to put more on there. No. 1 minute 35. And still £5 on the cigar. It's an unpretentious cigar. Look at it. The Romeo Y Juliet number 2, and then there's something else on it. It's like a number 2 boss. Is an unpretentious cigar to be discovered. Strong and well constructed. You admire the herbaceous quality of this petite Corona. I like to have a mint tea when I'm smoking one. Oh, there you go. I'll either like cigars nor mint tea, so do with that as you will. Talking of mint tea, where's Mr. Wildman gone? Mr. Wildman, you not fell down the stairs, have you?
Yeah.
You all right?
Well, I'm absolutely fine, thank you.
It's all right, just checking up. We're out of the shoes now.
Thank God for that. Be with you in a minute.
Okay. I don't want you to miss this cigar. I know you're a big fan of cigars.
I don't smoke.
Oh. That's out of the window then.
Well, not for about 8 years anyway.
Okay. 2 seconds on the lanterns. That was crazy. £2. Should have put a bid on that myself. My kids would have just smashed them up though. There've been bits of lantern all around the house. They've been hoovering up for months to come. Right, so the next lot, 42, the Romeo Y Julieta, Romeo Y Julieta number 2, Tubas, single cigar. £17.10 from Havana, some Simply Cigars, let's call it UK.
Romeo E Julieta.
Romeo E, sorry.
I just thought, you know.
Is it Spanish or?
Um,
I'm obviously Cuban. Is it a Cuban cigar? Obviously.
Yeah, it's Cuban actually.
So.
Rolled on a dusky maiden's thigh.
Well, apparently it's good to have with mint tea. That's what the world's finest cigars online say. It's got a ring gauge of 42, and it's 12.9 centimeters long, or 5 inches in old money. So
the bollocks, it's a good smoke.
Apparently.
Yeah.
£6 on the cigar. Thank you.
Hey,
come on.
Whoever that is.
It's a special cigar. It should be it's a celebration cigar, that, isn't it? It's like when you've got a child on the way, or
correct.
You become an accountant, or
excuse me.
Deary me.
That's a
Have you told Paul it's on?
Hey?
Have you told Paul it's on?
Yeah, I've told him. I've sent him a message.
Well, if you don't hurry up, I've got a cigar.
Oh, really? Oh, listen, I've sent him a message. Then it's tough. I'm not bidding against you, big man. 6 minutes. 40 seconds to go. You might have the cheapest cigar all night, eh? What size is that stogie? 30 seconds to go. Oh, someone's just gazumped you by £1. I bet that's Paul O'Carroll at home. Or is it you, Mr. Wildman?
It's not me. No. Very definitely not me.
That's Paul O'Carroll. See, you know, we need to hurry up, otherwise your rabbit corkscrew is going to overtake him here. So let's just have a look. So the next couple of lots coming up. A brand new Kirkland rabbit corkscrew, donated by Chris Wildman, who's featured here.
Never used.
Never used. Still in brand new in BNIB, as they say in the business.
What?
Brand new in box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, have you counted on that cigar, Dean?
I'm going to in a sec.
It don't matter if you do. It adds another 2 minutes on anyway.
Does it? All
yeah,
right.
You can. It's got this auction's got anti-gazumping features. So if you bid on it, then it adds another 2 minutes in the closing stages. It adds another 2 minutes in the clock, so people can't gazump you. So you either have to bid or let it go, baby. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Bidding on the cigar, you didn't bid on the shoes.
I tried bidding on those arcade club vouchers, but my timer was still saying there was time on it, and it wasn't.
It's all right. I'll hook you up. I know the owner. He's very nice. Andy Palmer, if you're listening, Andy, thanks for the vouchers. 1 second to go. A lot close. £7 on the cigar. I bet you that's Paul O'Carroll. He's going to be smoking it next time we see him in Manchester Hall. Anyway, the corkscrew. 1 minute to go. Very innocuous looking corkscrew. I like this next one that's coming up. A selection of unfinished wooden puzzles. Someone's put a really bizarre description on these as well. 5 wooden puzzles never solved with original instructions. Spend hours going insane trying to solve the puzzles that even the meanest accountant in Oldham couldn't.
And it's totally true.
I don't know who put that on there.
No, I don't, but those puzzles are horrendous. But they are original. What can you say?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, they're good.
I have enough with puzzles as it is. So,
I'll tell you
£6
what,
on the corkscrew.
hey, whatever. How close are we? Mates come.
3 seconds, it's gone.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes to go on the wooden puzzles. So talk a bit about the puzzles, Chris. You know about these. This is your donation.
I know absolutely naught about them. I've had them for, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years. Never, ever been solved. They've got the original instructions with them.
Have you even took them out of the box?
What do you mean talk about the box?
No, I said, have you even took them out of the box? They look like, well, obviously there's some.
Well, 4 of them, yeah, and one's still in the box, and yeah, they're just Chinese puzzles. Whoever buys them and whoever manages to solve them, I hope they film it. So
there's somebody on YouTube who's done them already, but then again, that's cheating. Where's the fun in that?
Well, exactly. And they're there, and you can see all the little white bits of paper that's in the photograph.
They take it there, the manuals for them.
They are the original instructions.
Right, okay.
If you can understand the instructions, you're doing well.
Okay.
25 quid. He's doing very, very well.
It's a steal because them puzzles usually go for about 30, 40 quid each one, to be fair.
Yeah, probably. And I've had them for a lot of years, I've got to say. And we've never managed to crack them. But then it's got to be said, they've normally been got out on Christmas Day, sort of, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. So we're probably not at our soberest, let's say. So when you get the instructions out, you can't understand them anyway.
Fair enough.
So, but hopefully somebody will get them, somebody will crack them. Yeah, be good. How long will we go? Oh, 40 seconds. There we go. Oh my.
38 seconds, £25 on the puzzles.
That's good. That's absolutely fantastic. Get that sort of money in for them. It's got to be done. It's going.
It's going. Oops. Let's see. 5 seconds. So they're gone.
Yeah.
Call it. So 25 quid. So the next one, a print of a painting by a well-known Saddleworth artist. Now, you come from Saddleworth, Chris.
Yeah.
This is a something very close to you. A lovely picture of Saddleworth there.
Very close to my heart. I've actually got 2 of these. View of Upper Mill, if anybody knows Saddleworth, and the artist is a guy called David Ford, who is a very, very well-known Saddleworth artist.
Nice.
And his prints, as it says there, they normally go for about the 50 quid mark.
Yeah. So any Oldham Masons on there? Anybody from Mosley, Saddleworth?
Nah, we don't want to Mosley up here. Really. This is Saddleworth, you know. No, David Ford just does views of Saddleworth, along with obviously many other artists in the locale. I have a lot of his paintings and drawings. There's another artist called Norman Nelson, who I've also got a lot of. And if anybody's interested, I have a couple of those for sale as well. But no, they are good. They are just, I don't know, they really are genuine, heartfelt paintings, if you like.
Indeed.
And they're good. So yeah, there's actually 2 of those up for sale. But whatever. There you go.
Fair enough. So closing bids, closing minute.
£6. It's an absolute bargain.
It's a steal. It's a steal, people. This print, you can get this print for somebody for Christmas. Somebody who's got a very strong Saddleworth connection. Get it up on the wall. 35 seconds, it's almost gone.
Yeah.
Almost gone.
Going, going, going.
Ten seconds. Lot closed, £6. The hammer's down, it's gone.
Okay.
Okay then. The final lot from Mr. Wildman tonight. A never worn, aka brand new, South Pole heavy winter coat. Or a windbreaker. Perfect attire for the British winter and the more heavy set gentleman.
Excuse me.
That's what it says on the description.
Hang on a minute. I never wrote that. But you're probably right.
What size is it, Chris? Do you know?
Well, it fits me.
That's not saying much. Would it fit me?
Might struggle. It's probably 2 or 3 XL.
He's just called me fat live on air. Unbelievable.
No, I did not.
How Masonic.
I never said that. I said it's probably 2 or 3 XL.
You said it would be a stretch. That's what you said.
No, I never said that. It's one hell of a coat. It's quite heavy.
No, I can imagine. This is
It says
exactly what you want.
In the description, it is a big, heavy-duty winter coat.
Yeah, it looks
fantastic. It used
£22 an absolute steal.
Oh, it is. It costs you 150, 200 quid anywhere.
Yeah.
So, if anybody can buy it and enjoy it and use it, absolutely spot on.
Marvellous. Marvellous.
It's a good one.
We're nearly at the end. We're nearly at the end, chaps.
Well, we've got 1 minute left.
1 minute on the winter coat. Oh, Tom White's watching with us.
Oh, Tom White, how are you, Tom?
I don't know if it'll bring them on. It won't. I'm not freaking bring them on with us. Let's have a look.
No, it's not on the Zoom, is he? He's obviously just
no.
viewing on Facebook, but whatever.
36 seconds to go.
Can I just say, on the next one up, on the £1 note, and it says as soon as a pound.
Oh.
The
It's supposed to be as sound as a pound.
Correct.
Be as soon as a pound. Yeah, I see where that went.
And as an original £1 note, my God.
It's in pristine condition.
You kids won't remember those, will you?
What, the £1 note?
Yeah.
I remember a £1 note. Oh, the coat's closed at 22.
There you go. Good
Right,
tip.
okay. So, Bank of England £1 note. Let me just have a look at the description. Be as sound as a pound. It's original Bank of England £1 sterling, donated by Nicholas John Hughes Brown, again, from Felicity Lodge. So there you go. It's a piece of history, this. You could show this to your kids and say you had to wash. Well, I don't know. You'd have to wash about 100 cars to get a £1 note back in my day. I used to get 50p on a paper round, so that was 2 weeks paper round money.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, that. So, yeah, a pound. Used to get a pound at Christmas off your gran or whatever. Get a pound in a card. Going back now, flipping heck. You kids these days, you don't know you've been born, flipping heck.
A pound, no. I can't remember. How long does it go back?
Someone's just put a pound on the pound.
No, I'm just trying to think when.
When they stopped them?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
One, you're Googling there. So.
I'm going to Google it here, yeah. It was withdrawn in 1988 in favour of the £1 coin.
88?
1988, yeah.
That's a lot more recent than I thought, but okay.
88. Sinclair C5s have been in fashion about that time.
Yeah.
So, what I was going to do is I've got an auction for a lot of computer stuff, but because I've not been able to get to it, I'm going to do a separate eBay auction afterwards. Because it's all over the place in our warehouse and I couldn't get to it because it's been put high in the racking. So I'm gonna do that later on. And that's gonna add to our total. So £11 for the pound now. 41 seconds to go. I'm really stoked about that Roman coin. Look at that, £96 for a Roman coin. Florins as well. I haven't heard the word florin since Blackadder.
Well, florin was 2 and 6, I think.
Was it? 4 shillings back in the day, apparently.
No. 2 shillings.
I don't know. You need to speak to Nicholas John Hughes Brown. He's the money specialist. Right, so the £1 note has closed at £11. So we're on the sterling silver florins now. So it's a sterling silver 1888 double florin coin.
16 quid. Bloody hell.
4 shillings back in the day, very close in size to a crown, which was 5 shillings. It did earn a nickname, Barmaid's Grief, due to its size as it got confused. Only issued between 1887 and 1890. So like I say, that was donated by Nicholas John Hughes Brown again of Felicity Lodge. Thank you, Nicholas. And it's currently at £16. I don't know what the silver content is. Don't ask me. I have no idea.
That's some going.
It's a piece of history. It's an 1888 sterling silver double florin.
Some going now.
Still going 16 quid. It's just somebody's just put another bid on, I think, because it's just rezapped it to 2 minutes.
That's up to 16 quid. That's absolutely superb.
Now, there was one of these coins here that Nicholas has given me. He's not sure about because I think he's a bit of a coin enthusiast. I'm not sure what the term is for somebody who collects coins, but he's given us this one here. It's a medieval coin. So we've got a Roman coin. We've got the whole history of coins here. We've got medieval before Roman, and then Roman to Renaissance. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but
it really is.
Oh, the florin's just gone up to 21 quid.
Blimey.
So it's reset.
That's put another 2 minutes on it, but it's damn good.
Yeah, it's adding another 2 minutes. So this is the thing with this bidding system. If you bid in the final closing, it adds another 2 minutes on, so people can't.
Yeah, but if you put maximum bid in, it doesn't put that in, but it holds that in reserve, doesn't it?
Yeah, it holds it in reserve till it comes up to.
Which is pretty cute.
Yeah. You don't want to be spending whatever on there. So closing stages again, 50 seconds to go on the silver flooring. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, all for Wood Street mission, all the money that we raise tonight goes directly to these guys. No commissions, nothing like that, just all to Wood Street. Okay, 30 seconds on the coin. See where we go. 15 seconds. We'll see if we can get Marcel in a minute after we've done, so we can get a final total. So closed at 21 pound on the florin. Now this is an interesting one. It's a Roman. I can't even pronounce it. How do you pronounce that? Antonineo? How do you pronounce that? Antonianeus?
Yes, Antonianeus.
So a Roman Antonianeus coin. This coin type's varied in value over the years, depending on the silver content. The further through time, the further through the the further through time you got in the Roman Empire, the less silver content they have. So there you go. Is it from Caesar? I can't even tell. Caesar, they all look the same.
Well, it looks like it might be, but 96 quid.
Yeah.
That is some going.
It's all Latin to me, I'm afraid.
Well, it's just to me as well, but that's fantastic. I think.
So yeah, £96 for that coin. Very well done.
Yeah.
And thank you, Nicholas, for donating it. It's a fantastic piece of history.
Absolutely.
I didn't expect something like that to be in a museum, to be fair.
We've got 40 seconds left.
I've got 57 over here. It must be on different clocks. Oh, no, sorry. 33.
I was going to say I've 30 left now.
26 seconds. So whoever's buying that is buying a piece of history.
It seems so, that's for sure.
We've got another one, the last one coming up in a minute.
Yeah, just about gone.
£96 going, and gone. Well done. So the last coin from Nicholas John Hughes Brown from Felicity is a medieval hammered coin. So Nicholas says to us, hammered coins are not my forte unless they're Tudor onwards. So he's a little rusty on identification. Most medieval pennies have the name Edward on them. I'd probably sell this as a medieval hammered coin. But for its first, he thinks it's an Edward I issue coin. Denomination is a penny. Most coins of this age are pennies. If you needed any change, you could cut the coin in two for a halfpenny or four for a farthing. I don't know if we actually did that in them days, but let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at the coin. Say it's an absolute piece of history, and like I say, I don't know what these markings are, but I'm sure somebody will say it. You can tell it's not a massive coin. It's only about probably about the size of a penny.
It looks, isn't it?
Mm.
But 23 quid, somebody wants it.
23 quid for a medieval coin.
Right. Probably a bargain.
Indeed.
We're doing well. A minute left.
We're getting there. We're on the final stretch. I can see the last lot at the bottom. So.
Well, we've got the last five.
That's the last lot. The VR set is the last lot.
Yeah, we've got 5 lots left, Darren.
5 lots after this one, yes.
After this one.
We can get Marcel on the phone and find out how much we've raised.
That will be very, very good.
So we've got a few little bits and pieces. Steam cleaner.
Well, I'm just looking at that. 31 quid. Blimey.
Yeah, no, they're on. They're still selling on eBay for 120 quid. It's brand new in box, though.
I'm sure Vax is a very, very good make. So.
Yeah. So 30 seconds into the medieval coin, and then we're finished in the coins.
Yeah, nearly done. How many people have we got on, Darren?
We've got 7 people watching us at the moment on the live show. Everyone's tired and gone to bed by now. I know exactly how they feel.
Well, yeah, it's what time is it? 21:36.
Right, Paul O'Carroll's donation here, a baby dobber. Now, these baby dobbers are worth an absolute fortune, apparently.
I just don't know what the hell it is.
It's so you can what's it? It's so you can put your baby into the baby dobber and it can splash about in a pool or a paddling pool.
So you can put your baby in this and chuck it in the water.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a substitute for watching your baby, but it's
Yeah,
about 75 quid these things anyway. So.
I don't have any babies. So.
But anyway, this 75 quid.
Oh, good.
Basically, yeah.
Why is it doing this to me?
It's not a substitute for watching your baby, but about 75 quid the heck. Right, so 1 minute 50. Oh, he's back. He's back. Here he comes.
Don't ask me, but
He's gonna sell it. He's gonna sell it. Here's our baby dobby specialist, Mr. Paul O'Carroll.
Well, I've got to tell you.
Oh, Carol.
This is an amazing product. It retails at £110. and honestly, I've seen this product in action. And if you've got a baby and you want it to get used to the water, then this is the product for you. I mean, even if you've got a sheep and you want your sheep to get used to the water.
Excuse me. Excuse me. That little ring around it is not enough to support a full-size sheep.
Well, I was thinking more of a lamb.
No. Hang on. Are you paedophilia?
How much did the cigar go for?
£7. Was that you?
Me, yes.
I knew it. I knew it. I told you, didn't I? You was been against Dean Newman above you.
It tells me on mine not a 1.
Oh, it could be you. I don't know. I've lost count.
Well, where have you been anyway, Paul?
In Chinese.
Oh, really?
Watching some strange show with that guy from Senders. He used to be one of our young prodigy actors, and yeah, a bizarre show on BBC One where they drop balls down like a Kaplunk style.
Oh, behave.
Yeah.
You've not been watching that rubbish.
No, I would have rather have watched this. This is well.
25 seconds on the baby dobber. We've only got 12 quid, Paul. Sell it, man, sell it.
Oh, come on, it's worth more than 12 quid.
Excuse me.
Honestly, this is a supreme piece of Scandinavian architecture. If you don't stick your baby in it, you can stick it in your garden and grow plants through it. You can use it as a bird feeder. You just
12 quid, it's gone. It's gone. Right, the next one. It's a men's advent set supplied by Affordable Fragrances, which is my friend Colette. And it comes with a Nivea Men set donated by the Beard Master General. Oh, I can't even say that because Dean Newman's here. The Beard Master General of Manchester Nation with Mr. George Deere.
No,
I can't say that now. He's been outbearded by Dean Newman, who's live with us. So,
Darren, I've got to correct you there.
Go on.
Our current bearded monster is
Stephen Thompson.
Steve Thompson.
Cool.
And he.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the most well presented beard.
Thank you.
Yeah, fair point. Steve Thompson's beard is not well presented.
He does look like he's been shacked up on an island with some geezer called Wilson.
Well, what was the Tom Hanks? What was it? Tom Hanks?
Castaway.
Oh,
Castaway.
yeah, big.
He looks a lot. He looks a lot worse than Tom Hanks. He looks horrendous.
The one where he's wandering around the airport on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Great film.
Thompson's raised something like 800 or 900 quid already.
Well done. Well done, Stephen, if you're listening or watching or whatever.
Well done, Steve.
Yeah, but if you saw him, it really
Has he had it cut off yet?
What?
Has he had it cut off yet?
No.
Oh, right. When's he doing that?
17th March next year.
Oh, right. Bloody hell.
And he's not had a shave or a haircut since 17th of March this year.
Bloody hell. There'll be birds flying out of it by the time he's...
Oh, he looks horrendous. But he's raised about 800 quid so far.
Very good.
Well, I've put some money in, so well done, Stephen.
Yeah.
I've not yet, but I will.
Right, 10 seconds left on the fragrance advent calendar and the Nivea Men set.
Okay.
George there. We're getting there slowly.
Done.
Right, you know how much you've raised, Darren?
I'm going to get Marcel on the phone in a minute.
We've got
I'm going to message him, see if he can come back on. Marcel.
We've got the steam cleaner.
Oh. This is a fabulous piece of kit. In 200 years, this will be on Antique Roadshow. It's amazing.
What, the Vax steam cleaner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the steam cleaner. These are still selling, by the way. The S6S Home Compact Steam Cleaner combines the power of steam and detergent to hygienically clean or seal hard floor surfaces and furniture around your home as a 16-piece accessory kit.
Never, ever has this product been more needed than today.
Today, yeah, indeed.
Make sure that your home is free of any germs.
Sterile. RRP, £150. Very kindly donated by Carl Phillips.
Oh, worshipful master of cornucopia, logically.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. When he said to me, he goes, I've got a brand new box Hoover. I said, what's it doing? Just sitting in the corner collecting dust. Nobody got it. I was like,
I thought you might have said to him, just sitting in the cornucopia, just collecting dust.
Yes, brethren, isn't that what Hoovers do? Is collect dust.
That was a joke, Chris.
That's all they do. Thank you very much.
Right, 31 quid. Come on, I should put a bid on this myself, actually.
You should do. How much are they going for, these?
150 quid.
Yeah.
Well, £150. I'm going to bid on.
Oh, no. Oh, you bugger off, you. I'm bidding more.
How much did the Roman coin go for?
In the end,
Yeah.
96 quid.
Wow.
Right, it's gone up to 34 quid. Two minutes added to the clock. Look at this as well. Another Another thing donated by Carl Phillips from Cornucopia. Bullseye. Great smashing super.
This is what you could have won.
You could have won this superb speedboat with a BMW to tow it. Blimey.
Well,
Remember what?
Bullseye on. That was
In one.
Exactly.
Whole taps.
Bloody hell, that was a long time ago. 30 years ago, 35 years ago, 30 years ago.
About 30 years ago, yeah, I used to remember.
Into a carbuncle kit.
Horrendous program.
In 3, no need to take the washing out with this new state-of-the-art clothes dryer.
There you go.
In 4, 97 right-handed clothes
mate, you okay?
pegs.
Hiya, Marcel.
You all right, guys?
We're nearly finished. We've got 3 lots left, so I want you to stay with me and give me a total in a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I
So
can do that.
we're just in the closing stages now. I'm just,
Marcel, have you finished that banquet for 6 yet?
No, listen, they're still cooking the other half of it, so I can only go as fast as the cook.
So it looks like we've got 5 seconds left and nobody else has bid on it.
What is it?
I've just stole it. That steam cleaner.
Oh.
So here we go.
Come on.
Lot of the evening.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Bully's special prize.
Yeah.
What are we on now?
We're on the bullseye game at the minute.
Oh, okay.
It's got £3 on it.
There's the 2 lots, yeah. I was going to have a go at the bullseye, but because I like my darts, it's probably one of the only sports I can probably play at the moment. but I never, I didn't know how old it was. That's the only
Marcel,
it's brand new, Marcel. It's boxed, brand new.
Marcel, you say it's one of
hey?
Marcel, you say it's one of the only sports you can play. Have you never thought about shot putting?
Listen, I went over to Japan and the sumos wouldn't let me in. I wasn't big enough.
I can help you with that, Marcel.
Listen, lockdown's not done me any favours, but
look, some things just don't need to be said.
Yeah. Listen, I blame David Lloyd because they've closed down over lockdown. I used to go in there and have a pint and a burger.
Come on, people. £6 for bullseye.
I know.
Oh.
I can't talk to you and bid at the same time. Who's the highest bidder?
I've no idea.
Okay. Well,
We can't
whoever
see.
it is.
People keep asking.
It's Paul O'Carroll. We're looking in the background and it's sneaky Paul O'Carroll.
In 1.
2 cold taps.
And fully special prize. A Sean Goater photo.
Marcel, where was all the United stuff?
Oh,
listen,
Jesus.
I could have. It's too precious, Paul. I know you lot give it away like it's confetti, but all that stuff to me it means a lot, you know.
Sorry, Darren
Your
told me
lot's built on sand. Your lot's built on sand. It means nothing, does it? You can just give it away.
Darren told me you sent it down to London.
Oh, no way. Now, listen, come in my office, you'll see where it is. Trust me.
It's gone to Sotheby's for the target market down there, hasn't it? Right, last bid. Last lot.
Last bid. Come on.
Come on, Marcel, you sell this one. This is from you, this one.
Okay. It's called Paul Carroll's outbid me, aren't they? Which one's he won? Right, well, okay, guys. The last lot is, let me just get my glasses on. We have a Christian Dior gift box to include a Jadot perfume. And there's also a lovely, what's the other bit? What goes with it? Oh, no. Well, it's a gift box and it's worth 150 quid. And it's very, very nice perfume. If you are like me and you like being
perfume,
the female species to be attracted to you, then you know, and disguise the smell of kebab and Chinese, then you will definitely bid on this. Oh, who's the highest bidder? It's Paul O'Carroll. But seriously, my wife really wanted this, and I bid as much as I could afford. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to let this.
Well, I'm gonna bid a £5 then.
Well, listen, I bid 60 quid, I think. No, but Paul's. Listen. Oh, I'm still winning. Oh, I'm still winning. So the wife's happy. Paul's won the darts. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I'm if I win this and no one gazumps me at the final minute, now knowing what my highest bid is,
read it a week.
Please.
Read it a week.
I was feeling. He's not put 61 quid. Oh, well, my wife's now. I'm getting an earful. Thanks very much, 61. Oh my, that's a low blow, Paul O'Carroll. That is a low blow.
Thank you, Paul.
That is what Paul O'Carroll specialises in, low blows.
He does.
He's
Nightmare. It's because he's bitter. It's because he's very bitter from his football.
Here we go.
Exactly. Well said, Marcel.
So
here we go.
That was beautiful. That was spelled beautiful on your wife, Marcel.
Hurry up, Marcel.
Let's have a look. So, can you do the?
Gosh, we're up to 71 quid now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got all right. You got another rooster in the hen house.
Bite me then.
Yeah, the wife. Come on, Paul. Are you going to bite the wife? Come on.
That's it. Bite the wife. Bite for somebody else's wife. It's a lot more fun if you don't get caught.
Isn't it?
Absolutely. She'll meet you in room 182, Paul.
Oh, not that one again. I'm not jumping off that wardrobe again.
Isn't that the room from The Shining?
You don't need to now. I drilled a hole in the door last time I was in.
Sounds like the room from The Shining, isn't it?
Listen, hey, I've seen worse.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah. Has it got so someone's rebid, so it's down to the last 60 seconds. Well, oh no. Paul O'Carroll's put something. No. So it's just going to keep going on. Guys, this is why it's a timed auction. It's so much better than eBay because Darren's in there, Paul. So you cannot get gazumped in one of our timed auctions because the clock will always reset. So it's about who's willing to pay the most amount of money as opposed to, you know, a smash and grab like City have done, you know, with the
Hey, Marcel.
Yeah.
Stop holding the camera so close to your face.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to do a remake of Star Wars otherwise.
Jabbing it up by any chance.
Oh. A smash and grab like City. Hey, listen, we don't have Fergie time. What happened?
Well, listen, we all know the story there. I don't want Paul to start getting defensive now.
Hey, it's your turn. It's your turn to buy the vodka next time around. Anyway.
I bought it last time. If you remember, it was me and you bought a bottle each.
I know.
You know.
Did I tell you I got mugged on the way home last time?
No. Really?
I got mugged.
No.
I did. I got out of the taxi and this Eastern European woman approached me on the doorstep, plopped her wares out, and I said, whoa, and wrestled me to the ground. And Oliver ran down and said, Dad, what the hell's going on? We went back indoors and my watch had disappeared.
No.
Honestly.
Do you know what, Paul? Do you know what? It's so funny you should say that because I can drink Brother Sims under the table, and I fell asleep for the first time in my life in a taxi on the way home. And I said to my wife the next day, I think I've been spiked with some Rohypnol. Me and my wife got spiked seriously in Mexico a few years ago when they put it in, it was about 20 years ago. They put it in the ice, and you know when all you can drink.
Yeah.
And there was a Canadian guy with us, and they use it recreationally in Canada. So that's how we know it was Rohypnol, and it's basically to make you collapse and fall to sleep. And I felt exactly the same. I don't know about you, but I didn't have an Eastern European girl follow me home or jump out the privets, but certainly it wasn't the vodka. It must have been something else. But I'm sorry about that, Paul.
And the same night,
yeah,
John Berry fell downstairs,
exactly,
smashed his head against the wall, and fractured 3 of his ribs.
Well, you know, John Berry on his birthday the other day, guess where he went for his birthday?
Playing golf, probably.
No, to Global Auctioneers. He bought a load of stock the night before. So I bought him, what did I buy him? I asked him if he wanted a bacon sandwich. He said no. He was watching his figure. So I bought him a slice of cake and a cup of tea. But no, honestly, it's a true story. And I really, you know, there's a lot of things going on there, isn't there, I think? So let's not go in them in those kind of places again, Paul.
Well, that was Robert Sims. That was Robert Sims.
Yeah. You're right. Led us down the wrong path. So I hope you as he won it.
Right,
Paul,
we've finished.
Right. So do you want me to give you the grand total?
Yeah. What have we made tonight for Wood Street?
So bear in mind, Mr. O'Carroll. This will cheer you up. There's when you bid, there's obviously the VAT you have to pay, but there's also a buyer's premium, which usually goes to the auction house, but obviously we're donating everything to charity. So you can whack another 40% on what you spent today. So if we can do a quick total.
817.
Yeah, okay. So if you do a quick, just add 20% on that, because we have to give the VAT to HMRC. Oh, no, we don't. We don't, because it's for charity. So forget the VAT. It's fine. Yeah. So a 1817 plus 20%. Work that out. So that's not too bad. So it's £2,180 and 40p. And what I would like to do from Global is make that £3,000, and we'll put the rest in. So I think it's been a really good night.
Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's the total. That's the total we get from Global, be £3,000 plus the 500 we've got already. So that's 3,500 quid.
Plus,
so,
you was hoping, Darren, want you for 1,000, and I think you know you've done really well. I don't mind putting that, because I got offered a really nice watch a few weeks ago, which he accepted very, very cheaply. You know, so I'm really, really pleased.
It wasn't an antique fob watch, was it?
No, I think it's probably it was Paul O'Carroll's, I think, from a Ukrainian lady. But
oh, careful, Manchester City owner.
But no, it
was actually the watch that got stolen was a Thomas Muller. So
you're joking?
No. So
well, I bet she's not selling roses now, Paul. I can tell you that.
No, I know, mate.
But it was a very strange night. You know, we're having a conversation now, and you know, John Berry and yourself and me. I the next day I felt like awful, which I'm not bad with a hangover, you know. So, but anyway,
I was wondering. You know, when you were wandering around the dance floor with no pants or underpants, I was wondering, well, what's wrong?
The wife sat next to me.
Don't forget, chaps, we're still live across the province. And on that note, I'm going to stop the live stream.
Yeah, please.
Facebook, so.
Paul, here's the wife down. She's saying, she believes you more than she believes me, mate. Trust me.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Anyway,
but
try and jump on the Christmas party if you can for Friendship on the 4th.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it, Paul. I'm sorry. I will try. I've been amazingly busy. You won't believe it, and I know it's not an excuse.
Well, amazingly busy eating by the looks of things.
But I have, honestly. Yeah, I know. It's I thought I'd lose weight after those social boards, but I'm gonna. The next time the gym opens, I promise. The gym opens, I promise you, I'm gonna go back for a burger.
Why have you got a cleaning job?
No, I'm the chief taster in the catering department. But no, listen. Next time,
good to see you, man. Good to see you.
And you too, mate. And you too. And next time, let's do a proper live auction. If you're going to do this again, like I said to you, Darren, we'll put one of our auctioneers in, and we'll make it a proper event. We can do it online. We can do it like this, but it's live action and you're bidding live. It's a little bit different to a timed auction, you know. But it's a proper auction. We can live stream it, and we can. So let's try that next time and try and double what we've done tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
No, it's perfect.
I'm sick of the insults. I'm sick of the insults, so I'm going now, guys.
Great to see you. Hey, Marcel, before you go.
Yeah.
Buy a mirror.
I'm looking at myself now, mate. I don't believe it's me. I think it's got to be the camera, mate. It's got to be the camera.
You need to change your profile picture on Facebook.
No, I don't. I really don't. I'm happy with it. So happy.
No, seriously.
You wouldn't believe, Paul, 2.5 years ago, I cycled the Pyrenees Mountains, would you?
I know you did, mate. I know. No,
this is what masonry does for you.
Seriously,
this is what
mate.
masonry does for you, you know.
Good to see you. I'm only joking. I can't wait to. I can't wait to share your company again, mate.
Absolutely.
Miss you a lot.
It's always a pleasure, and it's tough times at the moment. And yeah, you know, we'll get there. It won't be too long, and we're looking back on this, and you know, hopefully we'll all be in one piece, and we'll be able to get spikes again with Rohit. No.
Miss you, man.
Yeah, and you too, mate. Definitely.
Take care.
Right. Thanks, Marcel. I'll
Stay
speak
safe,
to you
guys.
next week.
Well done.
Thank you, Marcel.
Okay.
See you later, everybody. Thanks for all your help. It's been marvelous.
No problem. See you soon, guys.
See you later.
Take care, man.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.